Shut alive. Yep. Good, baby.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Shout alive, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with another phenomenal episode.
Got anything in no business? What's up, baby? How you doing?
How you doing? Yes, sir. Shout alive, ladies and gentlemen. We got a great show for you guys this evening. One of our panel mates is running late. The other one is shout alive, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have a great show tonight, man. We got DeMarcus Van Dyke, University of Miami cornerback coach.
Sound check.
Will be.
How we sound, y'all? We echoing?
How's the sound, everybody? Thumbs up if you can hear us clearly. Oh, we got cut it off. Okay. It's off?
It's off. It's off? You cut it off?
All right. So we echo.
Hey,
Hold on, so we echo. How we sound now?
There.
good?
Is it?
Yes, sir.
See.
Somebody just said we echoing.
Just turn on the mics a little bit.
Yeah, I just turned it down here.
Check.
And
Give me a thumbs up.
make sure these off.
Make sure those off.
Make sure these off.
Thumbs up if you can hear us. Still echoing.
These off. These off. He said make sure these off.
Hold on. How we sound now, baby? Turn that mic down a little bit. We're good?
Sound good.
How
We
we
good?
sound now?
Check. We good? Check. All right.
We in the game now. There it is. Bet that up, Corey. Bet that up, Corey. Appreciate it. Just turned it down. All right, we in the game now. Bet that up, Corey. Appreciate that. Hey, man, we have a great show for you guys this evening. DeMarcus Van Dyke will be in the building. University of Miami cornerbacks coach waiting on one more of our panel mates. Corey was on the truck last week. Couldn't even come holler at us, man. That's crazy.
I had Rolling Loud. Rolling Loud had me tired.
Hey, man. Congratulations on that one, too, man.
Appreciate it.
Hey, so I want to get right into high school.
First and foremost, congratulations to all the kids that got their official offer today.
Facts.
You know,
Salute.
dreams come true. And if you didn't get them yet, stay
coming.
patient because it's definitely coming, y'all. Definitely coming.
Kevin, what's up, man? What's going on, Kevin? Hey, so today was the day, man, for today was definitely the day for if you put on a helmet at that school, boy, you're locked in. Ain't no more transfers, ain't no more.
Yes, sir.
August 1st was definitely the day.
It's official.
It's going to be an exciting high school football season, man. Calvin Duke's actually about to give me 2 West Virginia tickets, you know. He know it. He on live right now. I just want my 2 West Virginia tickets. He know why. So I can make my way up there, man.
He be cuffing, bro.
Catch my dog Donis alive, man. So what's your thoughts on August 1st, man? It's I seen Mark Fletcher put up some old pictures of Mark, CJ.
Mark Senior.
Mark Senior.
Yeah.
He put up some old pictures of little CJ, Mark, Damari. I'm like,
We came together. We came together 9.
Yo,
We
what's
came
up,
together
Corey?
8U summer. 8U summer when it was after 8U season.
Yeah.
We came together. Well, after Corey Smith All-Star game.
Okay, right.
After
right,
Corey
right,
Smith
right.
All-Star
Chris
game.
Smith.
Yeah. We came together with Derek and Paul Baines. And all us been rocking ever since.
So let me ask you this question. Did you ever foresee all these kids playing at a high level like this?
Oh, man. I knew we had something special when we was on 9U. Did I think that all of the kids would be pretty much successful on their team? Yeah.
It was written.
It's hard to maintain, from 9 years old to all the way to 12th grade,
Facts. Facts.
But those kids pretty much for
They
the
did
majority of the team did good.
I just got a question saying, let's say low mics. All right, let me cut it up a little bit. That's better. I just don't want
Mic
too
check.
much feedback.
Mic check.
I just got a question.
Mine
saying,
low?
Nah, it's probably me. I have mine low. I just got a question saying, why Central won't play Chaminade?
Man, listen. Taylor May jumped all in my chest about that because I like to mess with Central, because I've been wanting to see that game ever since last year. And he was like, "Oh, you messing with Central, and your son don't even much go there." And I'm like, "Bro, I'm just a fan of both teams,
Facts.
all the kids.
Facts.
I want to see that game, bro." Chaminade came on here on air and was like, "Those people don't want to play," and now we don't want to play them no more. So now we'll never see that game.
That's definitely true.
I wouldn't necessarily say that never,
At least for this season, it won't transpire.
Yeah,
It won't
but this
take
is the
place.
season we want to play. Both of them are stacked. Both of them are loaded. Both of them got transfers.
Chaminade gonna be stat next year too, and the year after that.
Not Central.
And the year after that. Central program, man.
They gonna breed
Not
them.
Central, bro.
They would definitely breed them.
Let me tell y'all something, man. It's about 5-6 programs that are always going to be programs. And
But you can't say that. Central just started dominating for the last 3 years before. It was Northwestern. Northwestern was dominating.
Central on a 4-peat already. They won 5 this year, bro.
I said 3 years.
How many states they won in the last 8?
Oh, okay.
I think they're going for what they.
And they going for the 4-peat this year, though.
4-peat this year.
They going for the 4-peat.
bro. Them people, dog.
They
Listen.
going for the 4. Has anybody ever done a 4-peat?
Might gotta go up a little bit.
I know Chaminade was the closest thing to it, and then they lost a nail.
Year before last.
A nail biter.
I'm not sure.
We
about
lost
that.
the lead early and then came back
4-peat.
last year.
I don't think so, man.
I got to do my research on
There's
that.
not too many teams who 3-peat.
Facts. It's hard.
It's hard to 1-peat. Let alone 3.
But when you speak of programs,
It shouldn't be that difficult, per se.
It depends what classification you want, man. With the new mix up, I would like to see I would like to see how many teams repeat in 2A.
2A and 3A is going to be really tough.
That's a gauntlet. They say the sleeper team is Homestead, though.
Homestead?
They say that's the
Homestead.
What about Palmetto?
Palmetto, they in there with Western. I think they're wide open. I think anybody could sneak in. 3A, you got Jones and
That's a
is
gauntlet.
Jones in 3A now?
That's a gauntlet.
I think
bro.
Jones in 3A now. Jones got a good team up there in Orlando. You got
Lake Gibson is in what? 2A?
they on the other side though, man. They on the suburbs.
Yeah, the
Suburban
suburban
side.
side.
They on
So
the suburban
yeah.
side.
Coco
Coco, that's who we beat in the
and
states.
States
Yeah.
with Schneider. Schneider was the OC
But
and
you still,
head coach.
Dude tough.
You still
Yeah,
got,
Schneider tough.
He
you
tough.
still got St. Thomas in that thing, man. Like
St. Thomas tough. They fixed their quarterback issues. They got Champ over there, right?
You know what somebody told me over the
Tampa
weekend?
Jesuit, that's another one.
Champ. No, they got Champ. They got Champ at quarterback, right?
Tampa Jesuit
Tampa
over there.
Jesuit,
Yeah.
another
Oh,
Champ.
you talking about the
Oh,
team?
yeah,
quarterback.
yeah.
I'm talking about Champ, the quarterback.
Yeah,
right,
St.
right,
Thomas does
right,
have Champ
right.
there. Tyler
Okay.
Harrison just committed to SMU, I seen.
He at
Yeah.
Vero Beach.
Vero Beach High School,
Yeah.
yeah. So, I mean, all in all, August 1st is a great day. For high schools, they're going to know who's really locking in with them, who's
Right.
really rocking with them, who's
Right,
really going to be
right.
there for this year. It says a lot about this upcoming season, so now coaches can really, quote unquote, prepare for
Jerm, what's up, Jerm?
for what's about to transpire. Big G, what's up, baby? How was Miami Day in the A, man?
I'll tell you this, fellas, that I'm excited for this football season, man. Week 1 is some fireworks,
Week 1, we got
Preseason.
Kickoff Classic at St. Thomas.
Yeah, week 1.
Week 1.
Oh, that's week 1.
That's
That's
week one.
official. Week
That's
1.
not, that's not a kickoff
It's
classic.
not a kickoff class. It goes on your
That's
record.
your
Kickoff Classic.
It goes on your record.
What?
It goes on your record.
What about the
We talking about the half and half.
Yeah, what about
we
the
got,
half and half?
I think we got Gibbons.
We got
and-
y'all first game.
Yeah, that's a kickoff classic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We got to beat up on y'all a little bit.
Hey, y'all, shut alive,
Hey, man,
man.
listen. Hey, shouts out to Lights Out, man. Committed F.
Oh
Facts.
man, hey, that was
man.
huge.
That one.
man.
Ever since.
Hey, that was huge. I love to see that. Now, now
I
we
know
need
Curtis cried this
Tiger,
morning,
man.
boy.
We need Tiger to commit.
Yeah,
man.
Tiger, it's your turn, Tiger, man. Tiger,
We need
somebody
Tiger
get
to
Tiger,
commit,
man.
man.
Hey,
And Colin.
Colin next, yeah.
I want to see those two kids, man.
Look at Wally.
Wally.
Hey, man. Y'all,
Wally
hey,
Polly.
I need everybody to put a praying hands for Wally. My dog kind of under the weather, so he couldn't be here today.
Hey, Wally, you need to go
Wally
get that fish
Polly.
oil over there on Shortfield, bro. You been slacking.
Wally probably ain't taking his vitamins every day, man.
You ain't been taking your fish oil, bro.
Yeah, man.
From mommy, bro. You tripping.
From mommy.
Yeah, man. We this show is gonna be this is gonna be one for the books, man. Van Dyke is excited. I see this man here with this.
Yeah, man. Listen, man.
this-
I got my Miami gear on this week.
Jesus
You know what I'm saying?
Christ.
He's a.
Let me tell y'all something about Miami Hurricanes. man.
we don't want to know. At the end of the
You
day,
ain't
we
listen,
don't
man.
want to
Them
know.
people doing something special down there.
They
Yes.
are. They are.
Yes.
You know what
They
I'm
are.
saying?
No matter if you don't like them, you gotta respect what they
it
got.
Now, will it transfer over to wins?
They will, man.
They
'cause
will.
They got the right kids in the building.
Yeah.
They want to be there.
Okay, we'll see.
They do. I'm just being real. They got
Oh yeah, shouts out to Lil Germ, man. My dog got
man.
his, man. He got him.
Hey, Germ, you
big
broke the
dub,
ice,
man.
baby.
Yeah, man. You
That's
got
just the beginning. You broke the
the
ice.
icebreaker, baby. Yeah, man. Mr. Ewald has on this eye hurting gear right now. So
Man, hey man, shout out to Mario Cristobal, man. I believe in your plan, dog. I believe in it.
Keep believing.
The man got the recipe, bro. You got a recipe, man.
He definitely.
You got a recipe, man. And
One word, Ruiz.
man, listen, Mario had the recipe before we, man. Cut it out. Man.
Oh,
The man is a winner, dog.
Hey man.
And he comes from a good culture tree, man.
He definitely does, man. I feel
Yeah.
like as much as I'm not a UM Hurricanes fan, but to see these kids stay at the crib is big for me. The Washington brothers, you feel me? A lot of these Florida kids to stay home and to
You got the Washington.
really-
you got the Washington brothers.
to really
You got
what's that big old lineman name?
Yeah.
Magalua
You
or
got
something
Ray,
from
you got
IMG?
Ray from Edison, right?
Ray got his.
You know what I'm saying?
Ray.
Yeah.
That was a huge
big
pickup.
one.
They
That was
keep
a
the kids
big
home,
one.
man. Not,
And I respect that because I'd rather these kids go to one of the big three before they go to Bama, before they go to Ohio State, before they, as long as we keep the crib great, do I want these kids to go to Florida State? Of course. That's not
some will go too, though. You know what I'm saying?
that's
Some will go.
not I think Norville is doing a good job at recruitment compared to Napier on the opposite end. That's really
Man, Napier just landed Andy Jean, man. Shout out to Andy Jean, just committed to Florida this weekend.
yeah, but
Napier doing his thing. Don't sleep on him now.
I mean he's doing his thing, but it's not compared to what Cristobal is doing.
Man, listen.
Cristobal is shutting the city down,
Napier
man.
is working up there, man. They just, as a kid that just decommitted from Ohio State, I think he's gonna flip to Florida.
Let's see how
DB.
that. Yeah. Let's see.
They working, man. You can't sleep on Florida, man.
I just feel like
As a DB, Florida got Corey Raymond down there, and you see what his track record was at LSU. That man was producing them.
Hey, he sent them, bro.
Yeah. Corey, I think Cristobal first years are going to be better than Mark Rick. I do believe that.
what aspect though? I could tell that the culture has changed as a whole.
I feel like Mark Rick did. I think Mark Rick did a good job of bringing us back to relevance.
He has.
And I think that
one of our old panel mates just arrived.
I think that Cristobal is instilling the small things.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things that Miami had that we were missing. Like, we got a nutrition plan now. You know
Wait, you guys didn't have a nutrition plan?
I don't believe so, no. That's new.
So yeah, they was eating cheeseburgers playing football.
You know?
Typical hurricane way.
That's fine. We ain't falling off horses in Tallahassee.
Hold on, so y'all just got a nutrition plan for real?
Yeah, that's crazy. I know Notre Dame been had one, right?
What is Notre Dame?
You get four meals a day.
What is a Notre Dame?
You get 4 meals a day.
But do y'all really think that? Y'all be surprised about what you think a school got, and that ain't.
Nah, I just seen. Matter of fact, I just seen.
All y'all got is Rudy, bro.
No, I just seen the
movie.
dude. What the man,
Rudy.
From Western.
Jeremy said you always late.
Well, he had a little document, whatever, a little YouTube on he had Alabama State.
He's at Arkansas State.
Arkansas
State.
Right.
He wakes up to a meal. Like he wakes up.
That's not called a meal plan.
What is it called?
So
he ate every 2 hours.
What is it called?
Nah.
If you don't mind me asking.
That man, he ate.
So basically,
they're eating healthy. Y'all eating BurgerFi.
No. So when I say a nutrition plan, meaning that if I put Lil Sid on a diet, this is what he gonna eat. It's gonna be specifically for him.
Completely understand.
It's not a buffet.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Every school, probably only a handful of schools that have that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I can respect that. I can respect
Absolutely.
that.
Mario.
I know Georgia and Bama got it.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
listen.
they got it.
LSU, Georgia, Bama. You know, that's another thing that I'm realizing about recruiting in college football is that everybody gonna have not their time, but everybody upgrading right now, right? So
whether it's facilities,
there's Georgia got the best facilities right now, in my opinion.
Facts. Facts.
But Alabama is probably, a hair away.
Well, Michigan has a top-notch
Michigan
facility as well.
has a top-notch,
Michigan has a top-notch facility.
Auburn has another $50 million facility that's going to open up in August. You know what I'm saying?
What about Clemson?
Clemson got a top facility. Miami going to have a top facility by the end of this football season. They got a whole new locker room that it'll be ready week 1.
But y'all ain't got no home field.
You know what I'm saying? That's fine. Because, hey, listen, if that South Bend deal go down, that's big. When it go down. Because you got somebody that believe in the vision. You know what I'm saying?
Man, what does Florida State got? What is a Dope Campbell?
So right now, we just finished up our new locker room. We already got our practice facility done.
Nothing, bro.
The man of the hour has walked in the building.
I will say this before you sit down, DB. Let me just finish.
Hold on. Hey, that's why I was late, man. It was traffic.
What's a lot of traffic right now?
I'm like, who the hell in front of me?
Who was in front of you?
DVD.
The man of the hour just got in. He got to take a quick call.
They had freaking
2953 or something like that.
Put it in the
I forgot.
I texted.
Okay. DVD just stepped out. You got to take a quick phone call. We're about to get into the nitty gritty of things, man. I need y'all to share the live. Hey, Germ, listen, man. Germ, the Northwest Broad Days was definitely fun, man. We had a lot of. I remember Germ won states.
That was y'all.
Knocked them off. First game of the year.
I heard y'all used to be tough, man. When they tell me y'all,
we went undefeated,
y'all
unscored on.
throwbacks, man. I heard y'all used to be tough.
We went undefeated, unscored on. Like this is like what CJ was on. 8U. We was on 8U.
Right.
CJ played quarterback, right?
Yeah, Lakeith was with us that year. Lakeith, that's at Dillard. He was our linebacker / fullback. We had a stick, boy. We had a stick back then.
Hey,
man.
FS who? But
love beating y'all. Hold on, James ain't beat us at Scott Lakes.
James beat us.
James
beat us.
James at Scott Lakes.
He was at the Chiefs.
He was at the Chiefs.
Oh,
I'm talking 8U, James. Come on.
Hey,
man.
they had a great passing attack on 9U.
Yeah.
They pioneers, man. Tony Smith was a pioneer of
Tony
throwing the
definitely
ball
did
at an early age, man.
That's great. 9U.
He definitely.
And
definitely.
Rob Matt, you throw that ball with lights out when they had the Goon Squad.
Yeah.
And when Megatron
Man,
came out,
Before all of that,
Megatron
it was Chavis.
Shaves used to throw?
Right.
Hey,
Used
man,
to.
Shout out to my dog.
He the only one I know him.
He
He
the
the
only
only
one
one
I
I
knew.
knew.
League world, man. He had Pasadena 12U, man.
Hey,
Yeah, big
man,
ups,
that's
man.
real.
He the
Freak
only one I
heat.
knew. He doing that tight end post to Palomalu.
Hey, man, let's give a warm welcome. A warm welcome to the man of the hour, DeMarcus Van Dyke. DVD's
big
in
ups.
the building. Yeah, man, we here, man. DVD's finally checked in, man. You know, he had to take another call just now. Introduce yourself, man. I mean, you know, there's a lot of people that's tuned in right now that probably doesn't know who DeMarcus Van Dyke is. Give him a tutorial per se.
Well, DeMarcus Van Dyke, born and raised in Miami, Florida. Played Little League ball down here at the Boys and Girls Club, Northwest Falcons. Went to my senior Pace High School. Played football at UM. Started at cornerback. Played in the NFL. Now I'm back at coaching.
Yes, sir. Let me ask you a question. What made you want to go into the coaching realm in itself? You could have did anything else. I mean,
Yeah.
What
Just
made
sit
you?
back and chill.
Yeah. You could have just got the boat and just went, you know.
I'm gonna tell you, it's a funny story, man. I started off with Christum at Miramar.
Okay.
Like 1 year, I didn't play 1 year. I was out on injury reserve, and I just pretty much volunteered my time at Miramar with Christum and Chop and Manny.
Yeah,
That was 10U.
10U.
Yeah.
10U.
Right.
So I got to coach him up like, man, you know what?
Oh, we beat y'all that year.
Yeah, I did. What team you was at?
PPO.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they beat us in the
Hey, y'all, shut alive.
Chill out. How do
No,
you-
not
oh.
you, DV, man. We got people on.
Yeah.
One of the good fans on, man. Mexico. What's up, Rich?
Yeah, so I got the coaching bug from that, and then what's crazy, I went to a high school game. It was Miami, I want to say Booker T versus Miami Central, and I was on the sideline watching my boy Brandon Harris, and Coach Shannon, who coached me in college, was like, "Hey man, dude, what you doing right now with your time?" I say, "Coach, to be honest, man, I'm just being a dad and just watching DJ play little flag, you know, and coaching that little Miramar." He was like, "Man, you don't think about coaching?" I was like, you know, I seen the hours y'all put in when y'all was coaching me, and I don't want no parts of that. He was like, well, you know, it pays good. So when he said that, I was like, I think about it. And, you know, I started off at ASA. Coach Jeff Eugene, who I played high school ball with, you know, he plugged me in over there, and then the rest was history. Yeah, man, the rest was history, dog. So
let me ask you this question, man. How does it feel seeing, like, coaching with or coach? Well, first of all, are you coaching with any of your former coaches?
Yeah. Well,
that's on the staff currently, or have you ever coached with a coach who coached you?
Coach who coached me? Nah, I'm coaching with two guys that actually recruited me.
Okay.
Cristobal and Coach Shannon recruited me to Miami.
Okay.
And I was committed to Florida with Coach Charlie Strong. Until this day, he always tell me, man, you burnt me on signing day. Hey, to this day, he tell me.
On signing day.
Well, I won't say it. That Sunday, I was like, man, Coach, I'm staying to the crib, man. You know, I was born and raised down here, man. You know, it didn't sit well with me to leave, you know, the crib and me and Coach Shannon at the time. Me and Coach Shannon had a previous relationship because I've been knowing him since I was a shorty. So it was like, man, I can't turn my back on this guy. You know, I got heat for it. They would blow my phone up, my mom phone up. You know, I got to school that Monday, Tuesday was like hell. It's about hell, bro. And that on Sunday I say, look, man, I came to school with my U on tie. Y'all know what time it was. I ain't doing no hat trick. This is where I'm going, man. So it was cool.
What year was that?
07.
So you would have been there with like Percy then if you were at one.
Man, it was that class.
That was that Tebow.
That was that class with like.
Nah,
it was.
That was Major Wright then, right?
No, it was Major Wright, Chris Rainey, Hayden, Amar Black, all of them, Pouncey Twin, all of them. All of them.
Yeah.
Wow. And them boys like.
Aaron Hernandez? Hernandez was there?
I was on the visit with Aaron Hernandez, man.
Oh.
Yeah. He was quiet, cool dude. He ain't really. He was chilling like that.
That was a loaded
Them
UFC.
boys loaded, bro.
You turned that down.
Yeah, man, it's the crib, dog. You know, all my that's why I tell these shorties not, man. Like, it's the crib, dog. You can't turn your back. You can't. Yeah, like.
So right now, are we saying what you giving now to the younger generation? How has Little League youth football changed from when you played in South Florida to today? Because you came out to our preseason showcase.
Yeah. And
on behalf of the panel, I want to thank you for that.
No problem, man. I love Little League. I'm I'm a little league junkie. Hey, I damn sure I check trash talk dinner twice a day. For real, I live flat.
We
bro.
gotta get you an AY fella.
Yeah, I gotta get in there too,
gotta
man, so
get
I
you
can
an
see what's
AY
going on in
Shout
there,
out to
man.
Trash Talk,
I trash talk be having
Hey,
me rolling,
Gary,
dog.
Gary,
Trash
get
talk,
him
no
in there,
Yeah,
feelings.
get him in.
Hey, boy, they be having me rolling in trash talk,
But
boy.
what do you think is the difference between when you played Little League and what you see now? Like you did it at the highest level, and now
Yeah.
you see, dang, well, if we had this or if we had that, or they missing this or they missing that.
I think, back then when we played, man, we didn't have all these travel games.
Yeah.
And I think the travel games came when you won Super Bowl and Part 1 you played in Disney World.
Disney World, yeah.
That's probably the farthest we traveled to Orlando. Man, now, man, my son, they just went to California. That's like the first game of the season.
Yeah.
And I think back then, like in Little League, it was kind of foreign to switch parks.
Yeah.
Like I started,
for your
you
home.
played for the boys. If you played in that little, like Northwest Miami area, you played for the boys club. You played in the city, you played for Liberty City. You stayed in the Scott Project, you played for Gwen Cherry. You stayed in Miami Gardens, you played for North Day or Bunch Park, like that. So it was no like crisscross.
Traveling
You
30
played,
minutes for
you played with your dogs in the neighborhood. So now it's like, man, you can see a shorty that stay in Goose playing for way up in Lauderdale. So,
Yeah.
but the times done changed. You got to adjust.
Yeah.
You got to adjust to it, man. You
definitely.
can't cry about it. You got to adjust to it.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
What about the exposure aspect?
Man, I think they way beyond us, dog.
Right.
We got like, I'm sure he's on. They getting ranked, man. Like
Yeah.
they getting ranked
Yeah.
as 10-year-olds, man.
Right.
You think social media play a big part in that?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
It's social media is like it's different, a different age, dog.
Yeah.
We didn't have that. Like
What, how do you think?
Y'all
How do you
got it out
think
the
what if
mud.
y'all had it?
I think we would. Oh boy.
I think if y'all had it,
No,
I think NILs would have came out.
it would've
NILs
been
would've-
crazy.
It'd have been crazy.
Hey, what's
NIL
the live? Like a
NILs would have been out. It's on.
It'd have been crazy because they got it off the mud.
yeah.
Like when you knew DVD, you knew who DVD was. Because
Facts.
guess what? Your ears to the streets.
And you had to come watch it live.
Newspapers.
Yeah,
you gotta watch it.
You had to come
It's
watch
like
it live. You couldn't.
I see this man.
It was real
It
stats.
was
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
every Friday, man, I was getting up buying newspapers.
Just to
I
see
wanted
who
to see
did
who the
what.
top games was, who
Hell
the
yeah.
players was.
That's
You know what I
real.
mean? I couldn't get on YouTube and all that, so they got it out the mud back in the days.
I think social media in itself, the internet in itself. Last night we was all watching 13U teams play
In Texas.
and show screenshotted the viewers, and it was over 1,000 people watching a 13U football game.
Dang.
So it's like when you think of that, and
It's
then
definitely at another level.
it's
man.
definitely,
definitely
it
is, bro.
is.
it's branched
It is.
off. Like it's to the point where social media has really played a big. I think it's because of social media that the NIL deals are really taking off, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so too. Because
I mean, it is name like
name, image, and
Image and
likeness.
likeness,
Yeah.
So
that's really what it's
Ready for this for?
exactly.
Yeah.
That's how you kind of get your evaluation of
yeah.
Who is who?
Yeah.
who's who, how many followers you got, stuff like that, your activity on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, things like that. But man, it's like the game just keeps evolving.
Oh
you
yeah.
know?
It's not stopping.
It ain't.
and,
Not stopping.
and the social media aspect, do you feel like it's a good thing for the kids? Like, do you think if you had this access to social media, you coming up, you think you would have been able to handle it? Do you think the kids are
Mentally sound.
Do you think that they're a little slower than what we were?
I think they. I'm gonna give you an example. Like I was telling my wife this last night.
Mhm.
Like social media is helping these kids become mentally tough,
Okay.
in a way because okay,
True.
I get it.
like they get embarrassed. People in the comments,
Yeah.
so now you're like,
You got to take it.
all right, whatever. Like my first time like getting embarrassed was when I was playing as a rookie in Oakland. Fitzgerald catch a pass on me, and I'm getting killed on Twitter. I'm like, damn, like this is my bling, 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 bling. So I'm like,
The answer's coming.
I'm like, oh, like, and it kind of like it shook me because I never was in that situation before, like getting embarrassed, like
Right.
or getting pearled or being on top 10 like that. Now you got shorties, man, they get killed and it's on IG, so they like, man, you know what? That's nothing. I got them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right.
So they getting it. So
Saying that, do that mentally like mess with you? them tweets coming in like that?
I'm gonna say at first as rookie it did. As rookie it bothered me because the Oakland fans they tough. They tough, bro. But they tough, bro. They don't really care who you is, man. I was at Wingstop one time, man. Dude was like, man, what you doing here, man? You need to go to the weight room, man. You got killed. I'm like,
oh Lord,
hey, bro, like you tripping.
Wow.
But that's just how the nature of the NFL, like how the Raiders fan, like they die hard now. When you catch a pick, you ball out.
They paying for you when
Boy,
you stop.
hey, boy, hey, you got it, boy. You that boy. Well, you get took to the crib. Hey, man, you need to go to the crib and chill out, man. Watch some film. So, I think like it hurt me at first. 'Cause I got into it one time with a fan on Twitter. I got in his DMs, told him, man, pull up. Like, pull up, boy. Like, what you doing? Like,
I'm from the crib.
yeah, pull up, man. Man, that dude had done screenshot that thing, man. Sent it to he tweeted me, like, added Sports Center, added the Raiders, everybody. Man, I got that next to it. I got fined for that.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. I say never again, boy.
Well, he got you.
He got me. He set me up. So after that day, I said, man, I don't ever like respond to Twitter like the Twitter trolls because
They find you for that?
Find
They
me,
undefeated, boy. Listen.
Hey,
The internet is
Internet
undefeated.
boy.
Undefeated, boy.
Hey, let me ask you this question. I see that the University of Miami is becoming more involved in the community.
Yeah.
What drove that? Like, you guys are really like in the community now, supporting youth activities, supporting anything that has to do with, and I mean it's starting from the top. It's not like it's just the GAs going out.
Nice.
Like it's crystal on down, really pulling up to these different spots and showing love. What do you think? Are you guys trying to like bring the two together to bring a more collectiveness amongst the city of Miami or South Florida residents, or what is it?
I think in the past we did a job. We did like a good job at it, but I think now Coach Cristobal, like he making an emphasis on like this is where it's gonna start at. Like we had the big youth camp, and he put a huge emphasis on. He was like, look, I want 1,000 kids here, and like that was like his main focus. That was his main like his thing. He said every staff meeting, I want 1,000 kids at this youth camp. And I'm like 1,000, like bro, like
That's a lot of kids.
that's a lot of kids, bro. And we had 1,100. So he understand like where it started at, like
right.
the shorties.
Yeah.
Like it's like the more time they see that logo,
Right.
more time they gonna be okay. When it's time,
It go back to what you said. Growing up, when you see it,
when you see it,
you
like
wanna
okay,
play for it.
I want to play
'Cause
for
you
it. Like
home.
Yeah.
I'm there to the crib. You see what I'm saying? So those like that's we definitely like coach like I'm the youth league liaison, and like he's like the game like he wanted to come, but he had to do something, and he wanted to come here. He got to do something today, but like he really want to be involved in the youth league because he understand like if you win South Florida, you win
the
everybody.
world. You win the world. That's
You win
true.
everybody, and not saying it's talent everywhere. Don't get me wrong, but if you win your backyard, man, you can
like
pluck.
the crib,
We
man.
different here.
So-
We
so-
different
so-
here. We different
So
here.
I want to ask you a question about that, right? I guess how the landscape is now, like you just said, there's talent everywhere.
Yeah.
So are we biased for feeling like we're still the best? Like, what changed from, I guess, the early 90s, early 2000s of people from South Florida to now? It's like I see a lot of people spot recruit. Like they'll try to come get 1, 2.
Yeah.
While we're more focused on just trying to keep everything in the backyard. Why is that?
I think, as far as the game done changed, like social media done changed the landscape of everybody.
Okay.
Like shorties want to get out because they can go on their phone and look at I can look at USC, I can look at Alabama, I can look at LSU. Back then we ain't know nothing past Tallahassee.
Facts.
These shorties way back there. So now it's like kids leaving, so now the school's coming like, well shit, they leaving.
Let me come
get them then.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I think social media kind of hurt us in that point because we had kids blind. Like, they ain't know, like, back then, we ain't nothing in the past. Like, I took a trip to Ohio State. I'm like, I'm not coming here.
Yeah.
Like, now shorty's going up, boy. Like, well, this is where it's at. So I think that's part of it. And I think, talent, like, kids they're more advanced than what we was back in the day.
Okay.
They more advanced. So the kids like back then, the South Florida kid was advanced. Now his kids up in Orlando, Tallahassee, they doing what they see on social media now.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
I think that's it.
Man, so you've been on. It's your third regime.
Yeah.
Mario, right?
Mhm.
You were with Mark Rick. You were with Manny. Now you were Mario.
Yeah.
I guess tell me something that that you learned from every
All three
staff,
staffs.
and tell me how the experience was, personality wise, culture wise.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I think I'm gonna start with Coach Rick. Coach Rick, he was kind of more of a family. He was all these guys are family guys. Don't get me wrong. I think Coach Rick was more of like that was my first time coaching D1 ball. It's like he was more of like, hey man, I need your family around. I need your son at the practice. Like he made an emphasis like, hey, make sure your wife at practice. Make sure your kids make sure that they come to these events. On Sunday we had Sunday dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was kind of like a sin if your family was at the dinner on Sunday.
Right.
And I learned that like in coaching you kind of be away from your family a lot. So as much time many times you get them down to the campus, man, do that.
Let me ask you a question now that you say that. Do you feel like he instilled that in y'all because that might have been a mistake that he made? Because Rick had a lot of skin in the game.
Yeah.
He was at Georgia how many years before he came to Miami?
15 years.
Yeah.
And he was at Florida State before that.
See?
He was in there for a long time.
For a long time, right.
I think the reason he did that because he came from that Bobby Bowden tree.
Okay.
So that's Bobby Bowden, like that tree that from I know they say, man, he's a Christian man, family, all that.
Right.
So I think that's something that
was
instilled in him. So he took it with everybody at. And I think with Manny kind of taught me, as far as like just always being calm, like don't never don't waver. Yeah. Like when stuff get wrong, when stuff go bad, hey man, just stay chill. Like it's gonna be all right. Like it's go back to what you taught these guys.
Yeah, weather the storm.
Right. And like that's kind of what I learned from him. And with Cristobal, I thought I was a elite recruiter. Man, he elite. Bro, he elite, bro. Bro, he's elite, bro. He different. Like it's like another level. Like man, and and as far as like the elite, he's a better coach. Like he relates to the kids. Like it's crazy how he'll walk in the room and like the kids like it's not like the script. The script dad was like, okay, it's time to shut up, man. Big dog here. And as in recruiting wise, man, it's crazy, man. Like I wake up in the morning time and I had like 10 messages, like from 10 different, like he texting 10 different shorties, like different things. It's not like he just sent out a generic message like, hey, good morning. It's like, hey, what's up, man? Boom, boom, how you doing? Hit me up. Hey, what's up, man? Boom, 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 boom. Like it's like different. It's 10 different things he's saying to these kids, and then I be like, damn, boy, I ain't even brushed my teeth yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He definitely about the kids, though,
Yeah, it's great. And the personal skills, that's all that is.
That too, but I truly believe that he genuinely wants to get to know these kids that he's recruiting.
It's bigger than just the football field. It's bigger than just. I think that's all the majority of coaches are like that.
Because I'm gonna tell you something, man. My son going through that process. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, for me, what's important is a coach that can have a conversation that ain't got nothing to do with football.
Football, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And the personal, like, how's your family? How's this? How's that going?
Right.
You think you picked up any nuggets from Cristobal as far as becoming a better
recruiter?
How to not even a recruit, just relating to kids.
Yeah.
Like, have you learned anything thus far? Like maybe I need to put that in my goodie bag. Like how he approached this situation or approached that situation.
Yeah, I learned a lot. This from, how can I say, like getting to know the parents, like getting to know like who's really making the decision.
Yeah.
Like that's
deep.
Like
one.
that's
deep.
Who making this damn decision? Like, is the mom, the dad, the goddaddy, the 707 coach? Who happens to make the decision? Because if you win that person, man, you got him.
Facts.
You got him, dog. So I think that's the biggest key. And like what I learned from him is like, man, learning him and Coach T. Rob, who's the champion, who the champion in that kid's life, who gonna make him like do something, who gonna take him like, okay, I mean, call such and such. Okay, this person I need to talk to.
Yeah.
So
Coach, tell me this, man. Like, I see that the pipeline to not only to the community as far as optimist football and those sort of things, but the working force.
Yeah.
I know that you guys pride yourself on life after football.
Yeah.
So, just explain to us some of the things that Mario has a vision on what he wants for his players. When they graduate, when they leave, because how many former players do you guys have on your staff?
We have myself, Coach Cristobal, myself, Rump, Coach Smith, Coach Highsmith, Kyle Bellamy.
That's big, boy. All these alumni coming back.
Ed Reed's there.
Ed Reed. Damn, let me see. That's 7 right there, bro.
That's big.
That just
That's
goes to
7.
show
That's
you that,
big.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
7, dog.
Life
Like,
after football,
it's
you
big.
can still
Like,
be around it. Because was that important for you to still be around football after
Yeah.
you were done playing?
heck yeah, man. That was probably the biggest thing, like to be around, because you don't like a lot of guys I talk to and like that play ball that's not playing anymore. Like they biggest thing they kind of miss is like that locker room feel, like being around it, dog. Like that's how like a lot of guys just go ape shit because they not around anymore.
Right.
Like that's not being being in the locker room. Like they miss it, so they just go crazy.
So that the coaching atmosphere kind of brings
It brings it back to your locker room talk, all that, man.
Right.
So
Right. That's big, man. I see Miami Millionaire Club. They just is that a new thing that's a connection with the school?
that's I don't man. That's his own thing, dog. That's the whole thing. Hey, bro, I be sitting out. I'll be surprised, and I be sitting on. I'm like, man, who is this? But that's
I see former players like
I don't know.
big things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but they doing a good job.
right. Man, so tell me about it. You football, man. What's your outtake on it, man? Who you like
Who I like?
besides DJ?
That's all I like.
Besides DJ, watching these games, you were at our Keeping It Real first annual showdown.
Yeah.
You got to watch.
Yeah.
What game you came? You came during.
I came to 12U Delray game versus I-12U game.
These kids were big, boy.
They was big, man. We're missing a lot of guys on our 12U. I'm making an excuse for them. We're missing a lot of guys. We're missing a lot of guys, bro.
Don't
do that. I know what I'm saying. We're missing a lot of guys. I know we talked about it.
We did. We
talked about it. Like,
hey, DVD and Rob Matt they got real mad.
Right, Rob.
They got they was like,
I mean,
they was like, yo,
that's not the representation of the Ravens.
Y'all, they got
yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey man,
no knock to Coach Blue. Shout out to Coach Blue. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
good
guy,
yeah,
man.
pretty good team, man.
Season, you know what I'm saying?
He was
It's
five games.
You don't see Ravens. Losing.
And that's
it. Don't matter what age group.
But no, I'm gonna say that we're missing 5 guys because we scrimmaged those guys like that week. And I was like, man, they look kind of good.
Yeah.
Then I came to the scrimmage. I'm like, man, they missing a few players, like the big running back,
Right.
Quarterback one on the sideline or something like. They ain't the whole team, but like they got beat. You know, it is what it is. Football, you know.
Yeah.
And that Delray team, man, they had some shoulders on that team. I was like, boy, they should they 12? Hey, boy, they had number 0 out there. I'm like, boy, like he scrubbed one time. I say, boy, then the other shorty scrubbed like 98. I say, boy, these shorty then my dog, his son at safety, like looking like Ed Reed. I say, man, I say, boy, we need to check these kids' birth certificate, man. But that game, you know, it was good, and then. After them was the main game.
Right.
Yeah,
tell me about the atmosphere.
Hurricanes.
Tell me about the atmosphere for the kids at that age.
I said you put it up on Twitter and you was like,
man, it's
this
crazy,
is South
man.
Florida,
People don't understand. Like when I talk about that, like to other like parents, I'm recruiting their kids. I say, man, these kids down here, like they
different, man.
Like last year when my son team played ABG.
Right.
Man,
at pace.
Man, my mom sent a picture of that game to me. I said, Mom, I played that pace for 4 years, like state championship. None of our games like that. I'm talking about none of them, dog. And like to see those shorties at 10 years old playing that game.
They realize
they don't realize that, dog. And that's good though, cause when they get to college,
they
like
used to it.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
It's nothing to them.
That's why I say it's a different. Like these kids, they're put in the situation early.
Well, you
So
got
they
it.
get to high school, college. It's like, man, I done played it. I done played at 15,000
Yes.
as a 9-year-old, 10-year-old. Man, it's 100,000 right now. It's like
nothing.
man,
It's nothing.
Facts.
looking at that. So
It's nothing.
I think South Florida breeds I think the one of the largest games that I've been to was when Freezy played Lauderhill at Lauderhill.
Oh yeah,
And it was
crazy.
Oakland Park Boulevard was
That's
just
when he scored at the end.
last second.
Yeah.
So
See, I'm a little league. I be tuned in, dog.
So that game, it did something for like Lil Nick. It did something for them kids.
So with that being said, do y'all think that's why Rob Mack kids are that good?
Which ones?
They good. This you talking about which one? The team is good. Talking about dog.
What's
going on, dog?
I'm talking about the purple machine. The purple machine took those kids in different environments
I would
challenge themselves.
I would say that I think that again.
Also, Omar.
As far as traveling, I think Chris started that. Yeah. Not started it, but he maximized. Putting those kids
Snoop
on
all them.
Bringing Snoop Dogg down here, getting these kids, putting them on the flight and taking them out.
Certain programs,
certain
Little League programs can offer that to your child, that kind of exposure to your child.
Because, no. I think it's certain teams.
Yeah, it's certain. It's
certain
not programs.
It's not programs.
It's certain teams.
Certain teams within the program.
Back again. Like he said, Rob Mack.
I saw those kids come have a team in their program that's going to be able to offer that.
No, they're taking the blueprint.
Yeah.
They're taking
so we gotta understand
from a coach.
Are they taking a blueprint?
They are definitely.
Or are they?
Yeah, because guess what? You see. I'm gonna give you an example of Rob Mack pedigree.
Okay.
You see what he does.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see what Chris does.
Okay.
They got on the airplane. Let me face
they
these
coming
teams.
through the airport shirt and
So
tie.
I'm not even talking about
suited and booted.
I'm not even talking about getting on the plane. I'm just saying the atmosphere because
atmosphere.
Rob Mack team and ABG didn't have to go nowhere to have 5,000 people come.
No. I mean, when Rob Mack was going at it with Germ, every year it's 2,000-3,000 people there.
But you know what though? What helps that though?
Certain parks are going to offer that environment.
It's social media though.
That's true too.
That's the number one thing.
That's true too.
That's what brings everybody to these games. You get that one week, everybody go to talking. Y'all not gonna beat me.
That's how it started. That's how it started, bro.
And guess what? It's like, you know what?
But
I got to come see it.
We do know it's 2 leagues down here, right?
Right.
Yeah.
No matter what, how much trash talk go on, the AYFL not having 5,000 people at the game, bro.
No, they ain't.
You know what I'm saying?
So it go back to, but you know what? No, they're not. It goes back to what DVD said.
Culture.
He wakes up and do what? Check trash talk.
Yeah.
Hey,
I gotta take
it's different in that group, man.
Hey, boy,
it's different.
I'm gonna say this about
trash
trash talk.
Not only the group, but let's you know, and you got compliance on right now. So
he's trying to clean it up.
So I'm gonna clean it up for y'all. Certain programs feature certain kids, and the world want to come watch those kids.
Yeah,
that's just what it is.
But what I'm saying is this: what I'm
Ravens
saying is
now, you right now.
They got the juice.
That little shorty.
Number 3.
Shorty.
Man,
Number 3.
boy, he.
Listen.
I see him on the park, and you got to see him on the park how he carry himself. He carries like a grown man. Like, man.
I'm 35 years old. I'm like this, looking at this jit.
Yeah.
The world. You want to see him.
I want to see him.
That's
he
for real.
was on notice last week.
Nah.
When I said, y'all remember on the same show, I said he's a grown man.
The world.
And that was at Washington Park.
Listen, you know what used to get me? I used to be. Y'all know where I get my haircut at with the Deerfield people, right? And they used to tell me, oh, those 2 kids. I don't know what the other one that went to PPO number was.
Bam.
I know it. You say.
Yeah.
So those 2 kids, 3 and Larica's son, they was like, oh, we gonna do this and that.
I'm kids different.
And I said, and look, they used to show me the video.
Number 4 is good too now. He nice too. He know boy. He
when I
know.
watch these
good
kids,
too,
I used to be like, I used to be saying to myself, y'all think y'all gonna beat?
Them kids unbeatable, bro.
What the hell?
At the barbershop?
They like
At the
that.
barbershop.
Shout out to Pre, dog.
They at the barbershop.
Can't real.
Shout out my dog K.
They at the barbershop.
Hey, look, Cheetah say pre.
Hey, you know somebody told me today?
Y'all ain't beating no people, bro.
Somebody told me today, listen, if Deerfield think they got a team, they finna go head
Oh man,
first.
Hey, listen, y'all don't understand the,
I love
the
Deerfield
crap
sports,
I
dog.
get. Boy.
I gotta give them this
I ain't
though.
never seen a bunch of 7-year-olds tailgating, bro.
Yeah,
I heard you told me that.
Yeah, they was out there tailgating. The community of Deerfield. If you got a wrong team,
Bam, I say, bro,
They
like these people trying to jump the gate back here.
Hey,
At the same time,
I went back
there's a
there,
party
they
back.
grilling, jamming
Yeah.
music, 7-year-old
Yeah.
kids.
Deerfield.
Different
Listen,
for real. I like the camaraderie, though.
Shout out to Slime Babies.
let the city think Deerfield got a team.
The city coming out.
They
The
like
city is
Slime
coming
Babies.
out.
They like
The city
Slime
is
Babies.
coming out.
Who was that? The 12U game. That was who that was again. That was
Which one?
That
The
was
last one?
Drip,
Last
Drip.
That was
Plantation and Hurricanes.
that was a
Hey, Hurricanes gonna bring the city out too when they got something.
Hurricane.
Every
Yeah.
time.
They
Hey
had
man,
that
listen man,
quarterback
free B
for-
man, shout out to
like,
you
for
man.
Trent.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Lehman,
6'1".
He like that.
He gonna be like he
He's-
like that. He
he's
like
like-
that.
Hey, you should catch him. You
6'1".
should see him in baseball.
I heard he's good at baseball. I heard
He's stupid in baseball.
bro. He's
He got a bright future.
Neiman is
Let-
stupid in
let me ask you a
baseball.
question. Do you guys, when you guys recruit kids, do you allow them to be athletes?
hell yeah. That's
Yeah.
I want to. That's I look at, man. I tell my son, I say, DJ, you better hope I ain't recruiting you, boy. Because if you don't play no other sport, I ain't recruit you, dog.
So let me ask you this.
I want you. I want.
Let me get-
I want because
He dropping
you
gems out
you
there,
more
man.
you're more athletic. Think about it like this. Like if you playing like Revis played basketball, one of the best. Like Randy Moss did it all. You see what I'm saying? Like if you do
Deion
more,
Sanders.
like you do more. Like you learn from different sports. Like
Right.
the reason I put DJ in basketball this year because I want to go his ball skills. Like go high point the ball.
Yeah.
Like you sliding like that.
Right,
Like
right.
he had that make him a better
It can
corner.
correlate to
Like
to
run
football.
track. Like
yeah.
track. That's like.
Number
Man,
one.
that's number one,
Number
man.
one.
Like,
Yeah.
I understand the 707 how big it is, but you gotta go in that track at least one time.
How you feel about 7-on-7? Do you feel like it's taking over? That people are putting too much emphasis on it?
As far as what, like, emphasis probably like the
Well,
coaches.
let me ask you from where you at. Will you ever put on a 7-on-7 tape and say I gotta have this kid?
I won't say I gotta have him, but I say, boy, he got something.
Okay.
Like he got some traits.
So 7-on-7 plays a factor.
It
then.
adds to.
Yeah,
it
can
adds
you
to-
see
to the
movement skills?
profile.
Nah, that's just step one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he got some traits to him.
Now let me see what he do with
Now
the
let's
pads
see what them
on.
pads come on.
Yeah.
Now. You see
Yeah.
that's part of that. I'm not gonna say it don't make no. It ain't nothing. Like we not
It
looking
ain't
at it.
important, right.
We looking at it. Like
Facts.
look at the overtime thing. They had a man. We
That-
tuned into that. We trying to see
that's crazy.
who gonna back down because 707 and over there you playing man. Ain't no ducking that.
Mono and
Right.
mono.
It ain't no cover three.
Hey, what you
It-
say,
it-
Wally?
it's
Body to body.
Chris Brown, body to
Chris
body.
Brown,
You know what
body
I'm
to
saying?
body.
So
Nah,
it's
it
what
is.
it is. But that go back to that 12U game, man. I was so amazed at just how like the teams how those shorty was how big they were. Like the receiver
Right.
for Plant was kind of good.
Right.
Booyah.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Booyah,
he
man.
Nah, Booyah.
He
He
was
was
a
a
man.
man.
You know
Shout out to
like,
Booyah,
he
man.
gonna be a man
You want to know
child.
something? He only in the 6th grade.
Going to the
Going
6th
to the-
grade.
He going to the
He a baby.
6th.
He a baby.
Going. He's a baby,
He a
baby.
jit.
You know what? Because he played flag against DJ.
Yes, red zone.
Yeah,
Red
and
zone.
DJ say, man,
Yeah.
Daddy, man,
He's
he
a-
ain't. Cause he said he ain't 11. I said, what? I know. I know.
No,
And
And he
Booyah-
a man child. That's my man.
Booyah was
and
definitely a
DJ held his
baby,
own
man.
against. I say, dog, that's part of life. You gonna
Yeah.
go like that. So that shorty looked good. You know, on the Hurricane, that receiver that went up top, boy.
Number one.
Kari.
Hey,
Number one.
Kari.
the
Kari.
Big
corner.
up to Kari.
I'm gonna say that
Kari.
the corner. He did everything. I
He
was
was
like,
in perfect position.
purpose. I say, dog.
Kari just
Yeah.
did a grown man
Yeah.
catch.
And he was inside leverage, so he had a wide split. I said, there's no way they throwing a fade. He way to the sideline.
Yeah.
He threw that shit. I say,
And he went and got it.
He went-
That was a good play,
wouldn't
man.
got it.
That
Right,
little-
right,
they had like a little running back.
Turbo.
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 Number 3.
Shout out.
Little
Yeah,
Turbo.
yeah, little shorty. Yeah.
Shifty.
He was. I be seeing his daddy in the trash. Like,
Yeah.
hey, keep doing that, but you put your son, man. That's
Oh,
how
Mom.
you do it.
Yeah, Mom don't
that's-
put on, boy.
Yeah, and Shorty backed us. Every time Shorty he was getting 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15. I'm like,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
So, like they
If he can do
that
it.
good team, man. That was good. I was mad the pepper spray thing happened, dog, because I was like,
You was mad, but somebody else was happy.
Why that party?
hey, but I was mad because that was gonna be a good game, dog.
Yeah.
That was a
It
good
was
game,
definitely.
dog.
I think when.
Yeah,
when,
Ned, send them kids to the U, Ned. Send them kids to the U, baby.
Nah, don't do it. Listen, I think when the Hurricanes was driving, that's when the game was getting real. Like, okay, can Plant stop him now? Like,
heck
like
yeah.
okay, can we see
They
the
back-
adjustment?
Plant back was against the wall.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
one of those situations that
We'll never
it's the
know.
unknown.
We'll
You
never
know
know.
what I'm saying? You
So
never
that kid
gonna
going
know.
to
We'll never
We'll
know.
never know.
We'll never know.
I don't think the game will ever happen again, in my opinion, because you got a lot of kids from Plant that's probably going to take off the heights. This was probably the one time.
How they went to high school?
So what if both of them win the bowl?
Some of them.
Some of them in the, going to the 8th grade.
Yeah, some of them in the 8th grade.
Yeah,
So that shorty, the receiver, he only in the 6th grade.
going to the 6th. Yeah.
So he in same grade as BJ.
He going to he going to the 7th.
Seven.
He going to the 7th.
Good self.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
I'm about to say, boy, Abe, hold on,
He
now.
going to the 7th. He going to the 7th.
But shout out to Miami Gardens 11U, man.
I like them.
DJ,
Hey,
So,
you know, NJ, MJ, Dex, all y'all, man.
That Devin Zuno, I
OJ,
think it's Devin.
Big June, he already committed to the U.
Oh, here we go.
hey,
June,
How was
hey,
that?
that kid is special.
How was that Cali?
That whole team special, but that kid is special.
let me yeah,
Double zero?
Yes.
Listen, he made a grown man catch and show.
Yeah.
Hey, these boys ain't watched the game.
I watched
That's
it.
what I'm trying to tell y'all.
I
Listen,
watched it.
I'm home on my couch. On the TV. Guys only threw that ball.
Hey,
0-0.
coach.
I
Hey,
thought I
man.
saw JJ all over again.
It's the
though.
way he came down and flexed.
But I'm gonna
Oh,
tell
yeah?
you,
That did it for me.
I'm gonna tell you something gonna blow y'all mind.
I say he for real.
Hold on,
played-
when
he
you say
played
when you say
flag.
JJ, you
No.
Yeah.
That's
JJ.
elite.
I can't
No. JJ.
Yeah.
He good.
Listen,
Huh?
hey,
Same body frame.
He's
everything.
like that.
put it like this. We've seen
Same number and all.
We seen that 0-0
He's
before.
like that. I seen that before.
When you say JJ,
Coach.
Listen what
y'all
I'm
know
saying.
what he did?
When he
Hold
caught the
up.
ball, he
Yeah.
came down and flexed
you gonna
over
say?
legit, man.
He played flag until last year. When he came out the last year to our team, like I was like, man, who this kid is? Like his dad, cool man,
Background,
laid back to
yes.
chill, man. He good dude, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to D, man. And I'm like, man, I'm watching. I'm like, man, this shorty got some movement skill. Like they teach that in college. So I was like, man, who you played for last year? He said Red Zone. I said Red Zone.
Oh yeah.
He like, yeah, Red Zone the flag team. I said, this first year playing football, like contact. He was like, yeah, he wanted to play. Man, I say, boy, in 2 years he's gonna be something crazy. I feel bad for how he hurt.
Yeah.
Cause he was gonna explode this year, boy.
I think
Shout out to Red Zone.
He
Listen,
played this year.
man.
He played that game, Cali. We blew
How,
him out.
how was that Cali trip though? For, like,
Man, as,
your kids as 11 years old, just
suit and tie through the
atmosphere.
airport.
man, shout out to Rod Mack, Coach Noah, Coach P, all those guys, Lou, Mel, all those coaches, man. Because I was talking to Coach Cristobal, but I say, man, Coach, that trip was so far. It's like logistic wise was so organized. It was like on point, man. Like first the student ties,
absolutely.
the plane, the kids on plane, calm, chill. They military
Like
minded.
they been here before.
They ain't like they were like no, ain't no vacation. This game time, UCLA, everything was like on point, and like the parents had to do nothing. Like we could have basically went out every night and they was with Coach Rod back in the staff,
shouts out
Coach
to Rod
Noah,
Mack,
all of them,
man.
man. So
You know, Rod came on when he came on the show the last time, and he said that for him, it's getting these shorties on planes that ain't never leave past Orlando.
Yeah.
yeah,
Man,
that's those kids. Like we had kids on our team that didn't. Like it was like, man, how does this thing go?
That's
like,
never been on the
right,
plane
never
before.
on the
Right,
plane.
that's-
So they going to California.
And they're going to
That's
California.
UCLA.
They're going on the other side of the
You about to see
Right.
something you only seen on TV.
Exactly.
All right. Prior
That's
to that, how
big.
was that visit to IMG that week?
Man, it was awesome, man.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like,
y'all
Y'all
was
practiced that for like the
They
whole
put that
week,
for a
right?
week,
You
yeah.
went to the whole man,
Rod
Rob.
Mack got
Listen,
that for a whole week.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was
Well,
crazy.
On-
so
on the
take-
phone-
take
on the
us-
phone
take us
with
through that
him.
week. Take us through that week.
Well, they left. They after the ultimate camp we had for the U camp. They left
Okay.
that Sunday
Okay.
and went up there and came back Sunday night, and the kids loved it, man. You know,
Okay.
they practiced. In the morning time at 9, and they came back at 4, practicing at 4. And they stayed in the dorm rooms, and man, my son didn't want to leave. He like, I'm going to IMG.
IMG is amazing.
Like it was something new to them.
Right,
And those
right,
kids,
right,
like
right.
I think they bonded more there.
Right.
You know,
right,
and
right.
it was just it was a good experience, man. You know, I'm definitely, appreciative, of that staff.
Right.
It's a lot of good staffs out there, man. Not to knock anybody, but I just like this, my son to that it was good, man.
Right. Man, hey man, shout out to Rod Mack again. Rod, you doing it for these shorties, man, like you
Yeah.
always do, man.
Always, man.
Let me ask you a question, man. So we talk about the game involving, we talk about recruiting involving, right?
Yeah.
These kids that are getting recruited that are still on the park,
Yeah.
is it real? Because some people say
What you mean real?
it's put out there a lot that it ain't real. Like, it ain't no matter.
Fake
It ain't
offers.
Fake office? What? Little league?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they can't.
I can't.
Hey, before you
Yeah,
answer
can't
that,
deny to that.
hey, before you answer that, I gotta give Clint like probably the
Clint,
biggest
hey,
shout
hey,
out,
Clint,
man.
my dog, Clint, hey, Clint, boy.
Ravens, boy.
Hey, Clint, boy.
Clint told me we was at the ABG PvP game. Clint told me, boy, we're gonna tear ABG up. And one thing about Butter, he keep one in the chamber, baby. He come. I say that.
Hey, that's a good team, man. I
And
like
Butter
that.
came out and faded for real.
that?
Like, who?
Hey, Ring, cut the dude on.
Yeah, I'm about to say, cut that on.
That staff, man, you know, it's how the ABG. No, they got a good staff too, man. I first met those guys
Thanks,
when
man.
DJ was playing All-Star game at 7U. They got a good staff. Coach P, Coach Chuck,
Yeah. Coach Chuck
Lil
been around the
Disco,
block a while, boy.
all of them, man. My cousin Lil Nerick over there, he coach over there, so they got a good staff. I love playing against them.
Right.
You know, because you gonna get the best. You know,
Yeah.
they guys gonna be tough. They gonna be well coached.
Right.
You know, so I like watching them play. It's so many good teams in FYFL and in South Florida. So
How was that OG team though? Was it a good group of kids?
it was good, man.
Were they big? Were they physical?
They was big. They came out bigger than everybody.
Were they fast? I know Cali like to try to say they fast.
Man, I'm gonna say this after the game because one of the coaches I talked to, I met him before, and he was like, "Man, that number one, man, like our number 4 never get ran down. Like he ran him down.
That was the play
of the game.
Lil Crockett, man.
Lil Crockett ran him down with
That-
ease, coach.
Crockett was in the end zone.
Crockett over
Yes.
there?
Lil
Man, I
Crockett.
gotta get up. I
No,
gotta
Rob
get
Mack
my
cheat,
Hey,
man.
bro.
No,
Crockett
Rob
was
Mack cheat, man.
Crockett was
Please.
literally
Hey,
in the
Rob
end
Mack.
zone.
No,
bro.
he
No,
ran
Rob
that
Mack,
shit
Rob
down.
Dog, and I
He
saw
ran
The
them
ball,
down.
listen, Crockett went out to go run the route. Ball got picked. He turned around and ran
Man,
him down.
and it
Yeah.
walked him down.
And they call that shorty Speedy over there in Cali. He
Who-
got ran down. He was
who
like,
that
man,
remind
I
you
never
of?
got ran down.
Listen,
DK Metcalf did the same thing.
if that's what's fast,
DK
Crockett would have
Metcalf.
left him another 50 yards. Boy.
Hey, man, shouts out to Tavares, man. You know,
Yes.
you had Crockett first
Crockett,
at Tamarack.
Tamarack, man.
Yeah,
Shouts out to Tavares, but he had the real side.
with
now,
Dre,
baby.
with Dre.
Yeah, shouts out to Coach
Hey, that was
Dre,
the
man.
play of the game because they get that
Yeah,
pick, they go
yeah.
up. They go up.
Yeah.
So
Western got a good team too, man. I'm excited to see them play, man.
Who's that?
Coach Omar, his 13 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a huge fan of them, man.
Hey,
I'm a huge
man,
fan of them,
listen,
dog.
man.
Hey,
They-
man.
Hey, man.
I be in trash talk, so I see, and like
Yeah.
everybody keeps shooting at him, man. He always win.
Yeah.
Hey, what
go ahead.
RT say? Y'all can't beat
beat
O.
O.
Y'all
he
can't beat
just
O.
win, man. And I met him, at our scrimmage. I talked to him and his son. Man, just like I'm a little league fan. Like my wife, they'll tell you I'm into us. I'm like that team. They got some guys, dog.
Yeah, boy, R1.
You know
they
double
got some
zero?
guys, bro. Yeah, man. I know all them shorty, little Nick, man, little old man, all them shorty,
Hey.
man.
Yeah.
Little Chubb. all them-
DVD know his stuff.
Hey, man, hey.
Hey,
Hey, when it come time, I'ma know. You know what I'm saying? My son, he in that league for a reason.
you know what? He right. My first time seeing Lil, it was at West PPO.
Yeah, he was.
I'm like, who the
Yeah.
this kid got a little like.
Yeah.
I think Shorty told him like that's deep.
Yeah,
Like,
DJ,
Yeah,
DJ?
yeah, man.
He
hey,
played for
That's
Javier,
it.
No, he
Hobby,
played-
go Hobby,
yeah,
go
Javier,
Hobby, go
yeah,
Hobby.
yeah,
Yeah.
the following
Yeah.
year, man, my dog was gone.
I say, yeah, but we going.
Listen,
I'm going.
He gone. He went.
Business
He went
decision,
over there.
man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
keep it.
y'all know how I feel about O when he go to Houston. Y'all know how I feel about that.
That
Hey,
team.
Cheatham,
that
boy, we
good,
gonna
bro.
dance, boy.
Yeah, I want to
Uh-oh.
see. Hey, I want to see them play to go to the Army, man.
You want to see?
I want to see them
That's
play,
a
but
class.
they got to play, man.
They gotta play.
They got to play,
gonna
man. They
play.
got they got
They gonna
I'm
play.
gonna be honest with
You know
y'all.
what?
They
You know
gonna
what?
play.
That's
You
a
know
classic,
what?
man.
We want them to play.
That's the classic.
We want
No,
them to play.
it's the classic.
We want
It's
them to
the-
play, but I think Omar and Freezy, they gotta
play,
they
dog.
gotta come to terms and do it for the
But
culture,
you know
dog.
what? You
They
know
gonna
what?
do it
though?
for the culture,
Listen,
man.
You gotta-
listen.
you
You
But
gotta do it for
listen.
the culture, dog. This the
Listen,
last
I
ride.
think
That's what
Georgia do.
that
That's what
game.
Georgia
You gotta do it for the
That
culture,
game-
dog. You got to.
It means so much.
It don't.
It means so
It
much.
don't.
That
It's
game
it's
means
a
so much
I've
to
been
South
bullying
Florida,
you.
bro.
Show him the
I've
picture.
been
Show him the
bullying.
picture.
I've been bullying you since 9.
I see what you saying.
You
I see what
can't
you saying.
beat me.
I see what you saying,
So
but
let me
But
ask
you,
you-
every
let me
year
ask
you
you a
come
question.
back and you
Hold on,
want
wait.
more.
Wait, let me ask you this question.
So what you
Why?
saying? It's
Let
not
me
really a
ask you
rivalry if you don't win.
That's what I'm saying.
So do
we
check this
making
out.
it.
Check this
We
out.
We
making
making
it.
it rivalry.
We making it because get what?
From
But it's a
9
big
You
entertainment
wanna know
game.
why?
So you said,
Wait,
so
you
you
wanna know why?
said, you said it's a Tamarack and jump out game.
No, it ain't that.
No. The game gonna
He
be
just saying
good.
there's no meaning to the
It's
game.
no meaning.
So
The
OP
man hasn't beat O since 8U.
So let me ask y'all this. Let me ask
And
y'all
this
this
they
question.
last ride.
That's Reem, that's you? Somebody watching it? Somebody cut their volume down? Reem, you watching it? Cut the volume down. Oh, it ain't me. Somebody up.
Oh,
We'll
y'all
cut it down.
up.
We'll catch it. All right. My thing is this. I think Freezy, one, he uses his platform as
You got it. Oh, that guy.
he uses his platform as he's already a master
Love
marketer.
Yes,
Love
he
it.
is.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Love it.
Freezy is a master marketer.
Love it.
We've seen his work with
When y'all talk about
he's a
programs,
guru, dog.
when you talk about
He's
programs,
a GOAT.
what
he knows how to market
for his
a program.
Yeah.
he does
So-
the
Oh,
same
yeah.
thing.
He
Yeah.
don't market anything he get it.
You know, some people they'll turn around. I just want to go see what Golden Auburn wearing today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I definitely do that. I want to. I be like, man, let's see what Shorty's got on.
I want to see what Freezy team wearing
Shorty
today.
be swagging.
That's probably gonna bring 50 people out.
Yeah.
Freezy is a master marketer. So when you think about it, I probably ain't beat this man since my
Hey, but
child was 9.
hold on. Them kids play some goddamn good football too.
They do.
Yeah, it be a good game.
It be good game. It don't be no blowout. Now it be a one play game like that.
There's no blowout.
But what we're saying is, you can't beat this man.
You can't beat. We're 8 years old.
Nah, they got
They're
play this
13
year, man.
now.
They
You
gotta
can't
play
beat
year.
this man.
They gotta play this year.
The
Dog.
man beat you in
No.
the bowl, regular season, count it up. He's
No.
gonna beat you.
But that's part of rivalries though, y'all boys.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you never
think about it, dog.
So
Think about it. Think about what Florida State was doing their run against
Miami, hey, I knew you were gonna say that. 'Cause I was gonna say it. I was like, I gotta be careful what I say.
But when do it comes to an end?
It's never gonna come to an end.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
They gotta play, dog.
You gotta understand.
Unless you're gonna just be like, I'm gonna give you a perfect example, right? You got Florida State, you got Miami. You used to have Florida and Miami. For whatever reason,
Florida back
Florida
up.
back down.
They
So
back
if that's how you know what I'm saying?
They gotta
Listen,
play. Sid,
No,
no
I'm
matter
not saying don't
They
play.
have to
No,
play. They have
they
to
gotta
play.
play. But
Omar here. Omar, you got to play, baby.
No, listen, that
Gotta
game,
play,
that
dog.
game,
Gotta
you
play.
got to do it.
Omar said it's always a great
You
game.
got to do
Yeah.
it. But I'm
It's
just
for the
saying,
culture, bro.
Corey, you
Yeah.
can't be old.
That's true
That's
too.
what the
now.
culture
Yeah, he a
is,
good coach, man.
But you wanna know something though, man? That's like you telling Freezy lay down, bro. Cause like,
No,
Yeah,
go
yeah,
get.
yeah.
you
bro,
get
they gotta
knocked
play,
down, you
bro.
gotta get back up,
So
bro.
what
He
I'm
did
Hey,
that.
Tavares
He got knocked down
Tavares
again.
made a good
gonna
point.
keep
Miami
getting up,
beat
bro.
FSU 6 times in a row,
And they still play. They do it for the culture.
And you,
It's for the culture.
I don't know who Javard Robinson is, but you're a smart guy, man.
It's for the culture, dog.
they
You
gotta
got to
play.
do it for the
They
culture.
gotta play. Everybody, this ain't last
They
time.
play. I'm at that game. The whole staff.
Now, that's the last time them kids have ever played each other.
Yeah, they gotta get it on, dog.
They
have
No,
to
you
get
gotta
it on.
play.
They have to.
But
get
we
it
keep
on.
saying it's a rival. Is it a rival?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Ain't it
Yeah.
scheduled? And they trying to schedule it for September?
Nah. They won it later.
That was the open date.
And two games
I don't
that,
think
that
so.
we must see
I don't
in
think
South Florida.
What's that?
Rob, Matt, ABG,
ABG.
Yeah,
we gotta see that.
That's the next one.
Army, and O.
Yeah.
I like that. I like it. We gotta play. We gonna play them boys.
You know, sometimes I
We gonna
wish.
play them, man.
Sometimes
We know.
I wish the AYFL had premier matchups like this, man.
I'm gonna tell you this, but I'm not a cut you off. I'm gonna tell you something. What I miss about AYFL, and as me being a coach, I kind of miss games. AYFL, they film their games so you can see this
See
shit,
it,
man.
Yeah.
AYFL, we gotta get on board with that, man.
Yeah, it's
Cause I be my wife, man. I know she watch right now, man. I'm sorry, but. Man, she be recording the DJ, man. He be on the ground, like the camera on the ground. He be up here. I be like, come on, man.
Tell y'all a true story.
I gotta
True
pay people
story.
money to
Right.
record.
We had a barbecue Saturday, whatever, man. Say, hey, man, how DJ them out there doing, man? He said, he looked at me, he said, man, I said, what happened? He said, man, the clip was bad, bro.
No, she like this, bro. Like he over there, she over here. Then she go like, man, dog. So I gotta like basically like
Oh man,
I gotta pay something. So I'm
Hey,
looking for.
DVD, I think you're in trouble, bro.
Man, she all right, man. Gotta buy a new bag. She be all right.
You're in trouble.
Hey,
man.
no, you're right. That's one of the good benefits of AY. I feel like
bro.
on Sunday that it's coming out.
It's
Yeah.
coming out, bro.
Right.
Right.
So I can,
Clear and ready.
man. So,
Clear and ready.
so all I do, I go to the office. I watch my son play. I'm like, okay, nah. And that's why I feel I can't get there. I need to, man. Who I gotta talk to do that, man? We
Yeah.
gotta.
I mean, don't Rob Matt film
Rob
it.
Mack film all
Well,
his
I'm saying,
games.
Oh, you on it?
I'm saying like we ain't filming last year. I had to pay for a photographer who
Uh-huh.
came out like
Who
did all
came
the
out. Right.
came out last year like out of pocket. But I need that. You want that high tech,
Right,
like, you know,
right.
but hey man, I'm looking for somebody.
I ain't gonna lie, that does give the AYFL advantage.
Yeah,
It
so
does,
I'm
it
looking for
does.
somebody,
Because,
man.
boy,
It's a
we
perk. It's
Sunday morning, but we
it's
breaking that
it's an
down.
Yeah, bro.
yeah.
I need that. I need that.
It's
dog.
definitely
But would you rather have film or would you rather play 5,000 people?
5,000.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. I need that film, boy.
Hey, listen,
I need that film.
you know why you need that film? Because the game changed. That film finna go on YouTube. That film finna go on
Yeah,
Twitter.
I can't put
That
them.
film-
I can't put them
the
films on
fans.
DJ. On man,
Yeah.
my dog in the PBU over here. Man, she over here, man, filming a D tackle, man. Like, what we doing, man? Gotta get my own. Gotta get what it called, quick cut. Like my own quick cut.
Yeah, man.
But that's an advantage that they have for your kids, and you know what I
With
mean.
the film?
Yeah.
It plays a big part.
Trust me. Hey.
It also helps coaches coach better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it does.
Also
Gotta
help-
coach.
Let me
It
tell you
also
something.
helps coaches coach better, dog.
Because these kids
Definitely.
now, they have access to that quick cut now.
Yeah.
They be like, hey, coach, let me get on the quick cut. Let me, you know what I mean? So it's definitely a big
That's
ups.
the one thing I just do with my boys when they played in AYFL. We used to watch film every Sunday.
Yeah.
Wake up every Sunday we watch film.
I see that comment.
I'm not even gonna read it. I ain't gonna read it.
Oh my God.
Hey, Dre Jeezy, you shot. I can't even read what
Yeah,
you wrote.
man.
You say that's the AY?
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna
Good
read
picture,
it.
good
dog.
quality, but this ain't.
Don't even read it.
Hey, this man.
Keeping it real, man. Hey, that's keeping it real for you, boy.
That's keeping it real.
Good picture, good quality, but this ain't.
No, Willie cheat. Willie cheat.
That Wale.
Nah, man,
Wale.
we back to work, man. Back to work, dog. Back to work, man. Why he funny, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's I wanted to laugh at him, dog.
God damn, Wale, thank
my
you.
dog under the weather.
under the
right
weather,
now.
man.
He caught a little cold.
Oh
my dog.
man, dog.
My dog under the weather.
I be seeing him because I be seeing him. I don't never see him posting trash talk. I always see like little snippets of him like saying little funny ass shit, dog. Like, who this dude is, dog?
He for the culture. He's for
He's
the
the
culture.
coach.
He's the coach.
He's definitely
We
for
need
the-
you
He
need
got,
you
he got
need him.
26 Super Bowls in the stands.
in the stands.
Hey, so he was. So I think he coached it like he never coached.
He's never had a badge. Hold on. Let's clear the air. Let's clear the
So
air.
he do it. So he never
Wally
coached.
never coached.
He got
but he got
26 Super Bowls for the stands.
Hey, no,
best to
dog.
ever do it.
Hey, that's a funny guy,
Best
boy.
to ever do it, man.
Hey, shout out to Harbor Fellow, man. I got them shorts, dog.
Strong, what up?
man.
Shout out to Darrell.
They're gonna be a good game
But
this
you know
year.
what? You know what? I think going back to the
Yeah.
going back to the AYFL, why we can't get that 5,000.
Yeah, man.
It just-
cause y'all, it's just different. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
it's
different. bro.
different.
I think that I personally feel like if
I touch that.
They still hearing you, but if the
Yeah,
video
they still here.
hold on, let's get this picture back. Hold on, y'all.
Just go with it. Go with it.
Greatest coach to never do it.
Yeah.
Wally.
From the
Hold on,
stand.
man, Wally, man. I know you down and out, man.
Let's see
Wally,
if
man.
Wally can get added
Wally gotta
on,
get
man.
added. man.
You gotta come on, man. We need to get
Yeah,
you on
Wally,
live,
man.
What Wally doing, man?
The people want to see where Wally at.
That boy, he is funny, dog. Every time I see a clip, I be like, this dude, he's so funny, dog.
The greatest, what he is.
So he
20
did. So y'all telling me he did not coach a.
He's
one-
never
coached
joined the staff.
one
Listen,
snap.
He tried to, but Omar said, you know what? He wanted to join Omar's staff this year.
Yeah.
Omar said he wanted to coach the DBs this year.
Oh, man, I could
Hey,
imagine.
let me tell you something. He got the best mythology when it's time to coach these DBs.
Oh,
Body to body.
So his philosophy is that
Body to
Body
body.
to body.
he
He gonna get to the
he
show.
gonna say, hey,
Watch
cuz,
it, watch it, watch it.
cuz, listen, cuz, we don't play zone, cuz. I put other people on the other side, bro. I play man covered, body to body. Body.
Chris Brown.
Hey, dog, that boy funny, boy.
And listen, he's like that from going and playing at St. Thomas, Pace, and National. Everybody in National,
Yeah.
well, listen, they coming to find him.
They love
Yeah.
him.
They love him.
Yeah.
I think Wally's energy is
Oh, it's-
youth football. Like
Yeah.
his
It's football,
energy is
period.
youth football.
The man
Like,
told
He finds time out for the stands.
The man tell high school coaches, you gotta put me in the booth.
And he don't coach.
Serious. Yeah, he said, give me the fourth quarter. I'm gonna call the the best players ever.
That boy, that's a funny guy, boy.
Yeah,
You
why
really need that boy. Hey,
they
listen.
like that, man?
No, that boy funny, boy. Hey, let me ask y'all a question, man. I see in the chat, the group, the trash talk a lot.
Okay.
What y'all think about that? Then teams say merging. They want to merge together.
It go back to the evolution of what I was asking you, like
Nationals.
with the whole national platform.
Nationals
Do you
plays a-
feel
plays
like
a
it's
big role.
watering down? 'Cause it goes back to what you said. Growing up, you played in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
I feel like that a big majority of that doesn't happen anymore because
They don't.
people want to merge
Yeah.
and people want to go on the road
Yeah.
to do what DJ them doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A coach ain't gonna take that team on the road if he
If they
don't
ain't
feel like
good.
he got a fighting chance
Yeah.
just to take them.
Yeah.
See, but that go to programs. Rob Matt
So-
builds his
so
team for
You gotta-
nationals.
But you got
what
to
we're
ask
saying-
yourself this.
But what we're
Yeah.
saying
It's
is,
coming, Vic.
what we're saying is, for a team to turn around and say, let's put this together, it's only for nationals.
Only for national.
But-
So that's where the consensus comes in as, damn, they killing little league local play now.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
There
what
you
I
go.
was thinking. Like,
So
man,
it's like-
it's gonna be like boring down
It's
here,
like the
man.
10 games that they play down here, it'll be whatever,
Yeah.
or they might get maybe 1 or 2 travel games throughout the season. But
Right.
for that team, it'll be preseason, the 1 or 2 travel games throughout the season,
And then-
nationals.
And
Because those 10 league games is just like
that might be
whatever.
another reason why when you do have a big matchup, everybody come out to see.
Because it's not really good football out there like that.
that's,
You know?
And I'm gonna say I don't really, because my 125 year, we went to nationals. We lost in a national championship game then at the Pop Warner Bowl. Like we ain't had like nobody from other parts. It was what we had.
Yeah.
So I don't really think you need it, but the times done changed because Pop Warner was weighted. It was
Right.
limited. So like our guys at 155, they was playing O line. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now it's like that's a receiver now in Little League. So I can't really talk. We ain't never had no big guys. Like the big guys.
And we got to understand, too, the demographics change. You got kids a lot bigger, a lot faster, a lot stronger.
Yeah, boy.
So when you talk about, we finna get this team from Georgia to come play our quote-unquote best, and they get drug up and down the field, or we go to Cali and get drug up and down the field, and we looking at it.
Is it really our best?
Is it our best? When you
It
got
don't
people
be
from
our-
Cali coming in from.
But they merge though. They
That-
take 3-4 teams.
No,
merge
that's what
together
we're
and
saying.
play.
The kids from Cali, they'll put 3-4 teams together and let's play some football. And we're going up there with just our regular
I'm gonna tell you this.
30 kids.
Cause everybody know I was gonna leave Miami at first. Other schools calling me. So the school up in Georgia, I was gonna entertain them. And one of my boys, I saw his son play for the Red Breeds, 11U. He came down to the school. I gave his son a little tour, and we were talking. He was like, "Man, if you took that job up there, man, I was gonna tell you, man, bring your son." I say, "Man, how far is Athens from where y'all play at?" He said, "Man," he was like, "Athens, Georgia." He was like, he said it was like 2 hours. I say, "Bro, I'm not doing that." He say, "Nah, bro, you ain't got to do that. You practice 3 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
You show up on Friday." I say, "Bro, who taking them, bro?" We'll handle that, man. We'll meet y'all halfway.
Yeah.
I say, damn, what y'all be saying?
It's
Yeah,
like
dog,
that.
he say, man, I got coach to drive way to Savannah, like drive here and there, and they come together. I say,
And they'll cross.
that's why y'all better than everybody
Yeah.
because y'all.
Yeah,
they got North Carolina. He say he got killed North Carolina. I'm like, no.
Atlanta Ducks was the first team that I know of
Really
that,
went and got
that,
kids.
That went and
So
did
now
that.
when we think about a DVD, we can't win with our little team right here up in Lauderdale Lakes or Miami Garden Raven. We got to really, let me go get this jit from Boyne.
Jit
Let
from
me go
Boyne.
get this jit from the Bulls.
Wait.
Let
Before
me
you
go get this
said
jit.
we can't win, we have won.
Chris,
What did he
Rod,
do?
Plantation,
Time's out.
Butter.
Time's out.
Lauderdale Lakes.
Chris put that,
going at 8, you
put that
right
together,
there.
right?
7, you right.
Wait.
He put it together here.
Yeah, but wait, he brought it all to
but
one.
he put it on.
He put it together.
So what Bam is saying is that you can't just say, okay, I'm taking a walk onto the park and go play national.
You can't do that. There's no way I'm gonna walk or whatever come through the gate. I'm going to nationals with. That's not happening.
Nah, you got to.
I'm gonna go get. You gotta go get them kids.
I think you got to now.
You
because
got to go get them
You
kids.
got to think about it.
Okay.
When you got a kid like, let's take it back in the day when we was on 80, right? And you got a kid like Lil Chubb, who was tough as nails, tough as all world.
In Deerfield,
And when you take them off that Deerfield team,
they nothing.
feel what I'm saying? And then you add them to, let's just say, you add them to a Scott Lake team at the time, or with German.
They had Bullet, the Scott Lake
was
team.
tough. You take Chubb off, they ain't nothing, dog. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes when you do take just that one player,
It makes a big
for the whole
difference.
team.
Definitely
because
makes a difference.
I agree
that
with
team
that.
carried away.
But I still think the coaches has to be in place.
No, that's a given.
100%.
That's a given.
That's the number one.
But what I'm saying is
100%.
we can't compete. From what DVD
Unless
said
we
about
break-
emerging,
we
we
can't
gotta
com-
come
we
together
can't
to
compete.
do it on a national level. We can't.
Do y'all think Chris McGonigal had the best 3 years of youth league football?
I think Rob Mack did.
Hey,
You know about that?
I'm a little league junkie.
I'm gonna tell
I
y'all
know.
this,
I
though.
No, Chris
I don't
Chris
know.
did it.
I'm gonna tell you.
Chris
I'ma
had
tell
a
you
great
who
three
had
years.
A great run. Shout out to Coon, bro.
Yeah.
Coon
Hey,
this year is gonna have
20
17 plus Power 5.
Power 5 and 25 in total.
Say that again?
That's crazy.
17
That's
plus
17,
Power
cool.
5 kids.
Look it up.
Cool, man.
Class of
Cool
23.
has been doing-
He's another one though.
Yeah,
Like, that's
class
what I'm
of
saying.
23
So
for a while.
how many kids? Dang.
Yeah.
That's who we used to battle.
Yeah, class of 23, Coon has
Shout
Coon
out
got
to Coon,
17
man.
D1
But
and
that's what
like
I'm saying,
25
though.
going to college.
Yeah.
Coon did his thing with that
That
team.
kid,
man.
Frankie baby Glock 9 from
Gwen Cherry,
Gwen
Gwen
He's
Cherry,
special.
yeah,
But every
Gwen
time you get
Cherry.
the ball, I hold my breath. Hey, boy.
Gwen
Yeah.
Cherry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
boy,
That's what I'm saying. A kid like him.
A kid like that,
You
when-
take him out Gwen Cherry, do they have a fighting chance?
That's what I'm
You know
saying.
what I'm saying?
That Gwen Cherry team, they tough. They,
I'm not
yeah,
taking
they
nothing from
tough.
them. But if you take him off that team,
And put him with Ryan Mack.
it's cheat. They put him anywhere. You put him AVG or Rob Mack.
Yeah, that's
That's cheat code, bro.
cheat code though. That
You know
that's
what I'm
cheat
saying?
code.
That's
'Cause he,
cheat code.
but
And then you cripple that team to where they'll never have a
They'll
fighting
never
chance
be able to
again.
fight a chance to even win the bowl.
they got other pieces. They got
They got
Levante
pieces.
David's son over there. They got Sambler's son over there.
Okay.
So they got some pieces. But that kid, that's special. I see what you're saying.
He
Like, you
is.
can't take him over
He's a
there.
kid that
Like
You-
taking
you-
out Mark Fletcher.
you play, you slip up, he gonna beat you.
Yeah. He liable. He 18 points out the
So
gate.
how
Himself.
could, this is what I'm saying. How can we win nationals?
Merging.
It's gonna be hard.
Merging?
I think it's gonna be hard, man. Cause you basically
From
you
6 to
giving up
13.
you giving up the local
I think
play for a national
you
tournament.
can get away with it. I don't think you need to merge.
So from 6 to 13, we can't win
I
nationals.
feel like Naughty might be.
Not
perfect-
faded last year.
Perfect example.
I think Mozo got the
Mozo got
trenches
that
this
shit
year.
from Hornets.
Yeah.
Mozo
Mozo keeps Cypress Hornets kid for nationals. Council Christmas. He got
So we just come. We not merging teams. We just getting.
no, you're merging
more
pieces.
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 Okay, yes,
But when
yes,
you take
yes.
those pieces off the team they come from,
It cripples that team that they
And
left.
it goes back to what we said
It's
earlier.
gonna kill.
That's why
It kills little league
competition
local
down
play.
here,
Yeah, it'll be
You know what I'm
boring.
saying?
It's
Yeah.
boring.
Because
Like you
sometimes
playing
that
eight-
one kid
yeah.
carries that team.
Yeah.
Like let's be honest for a minute. Little DJ then, we already know who's gonna be in the bowl. Those two teams are just loaded. I know you're gonna get the politically correct answer. Well, you know, Gwen Cherry's tough. And
They say this Treasure Coast team pretty good. I heard. They say they pretty good.
I
I don't
hear
know.
about 'em.
They heard. I heard they pretty good too.
They used to be good back in the days. They had a good program, but I don't know about
I
now.
don't know about
Yeah.
that.
So we gonna.
I'm just saying, like we know those two teams are top notch
Yeah.
athletes on
So
both sides of the ball.
all right, look. So there's people in the comments that saying F nationals, and I think
I think we're national. I think South Florida is national.
There you go.
yeah.
Like we think about it like this. Everybody like this. Everybody is pretty much combining to beat us. Why? Because we the best.
Facts.
Yes.
We the
Yes.
nationals. Like we their championship. Like that team in California, I'm pretty sure all those kids not from LA. I'm pretty sure all the teams kids from Georgia, they not from Georgia. They from North Carolina, they from Savannah, they
You know,
from
a lot
Savannah.
of
So
those teams are FBU teams,
yeah.
and then
Yeah.
they just play it under a different umbrella.
Right.
And then when it's time to go to FBU, they go back to FBU.
Like we are the national.
That's what I'm
We're-
saying. Because
we're
we've
national,
been killing them for so
And
long.
FBU.
So guess what
When
they
was the last
did?
time we won FBU? I think Coon was the last one to win it. No, it's either Coon or Jack.
Coon.
They were the
Cool.
last
I think
one.
Jack.
It might have been Coon or Jack was the last time for South
Coon
Florida
with
won
Tiger.
FBU.
Coon did it with Tiger.
I know Jack won it on
Jack
sixth grade
just
too.
won, yes,
Oh.
on the 6th grade.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Tiger didn't even much play, but he still won it that year that he had Tiger.
I think we the national. Like we the
I
best.
agree. I
Like,
agree.
everybody loaded up to play us. They ain't playing. They not loaded up to play Texas. They not loaded up to play
Exactly.
California.
They
They
coming
loaded up
down
to
here.
play
We
Florida.
So, what do you think the landscape has to do for South Florida? Because obviously they're loading up and doing a damn good job at
Yeah.
it. So
I
what
don't
does that
see
say
it.
about us? What do we need to do then? Because obviously they putting it together to beat us, and
I
they
think we
beating
win-
us.
They beat us.
They're
I think we
beating
won
us.
nationals on 13 years.
Who?
Yeah, I think we got two. I think those two.
Man, listen,
Yeah,
man.
those two teams.
All right.
Between who?
I
He
think
said national on
Between
13.
who?
Lions.
13.
Lions.
Well, you got
Well, I know
Omar, you got
brother,
Lions.
brother might go AYL.
You got
If Butter won the bowl, he go AYF.
you got Lauderhill, you got Golden Army.
I like one of them to come.
Well,
Yeah.
Omar independent, so
I just feel like they've been on that age group and they know ball. Like they can coach.
I ain't
You know
gonna
what I'm
lie.
saying?
I seen the Braves
Yeah,
last
hey,
night.
Hey, I was about to say that.
I seen the Braves last night, and them some big behind kids, though. They big.
Listen,
boy.
It comes upon a time.
And number 5 was just.
You got to
Number
coach.
5, number 4.
Them boys big, bro.
That receiver, they say he's like 6'2".
See, and we talking 13 years old. Like,
Boys big.
the national landscape has changed, man. And,
They say Butter got no
But they
chance
got
to
no
win the bowl.
chance at winning the
God.
bowl.
So who are? Yeah, is
So it's gonna be Butter got to play.
Butter got to play Freezy.
Because Omar not in the league.
Yeah, Butter got to play
independent.
Freezy.
I like Butter. I maybe gonna buy it.
Ravens guy. What you
Yeah,
saying?
DVD becoming a real Ravens guy.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Hey,
You
DVD
cut
said,
my goddamn
hey,
purpose, man.
DVD said R12U. I like Butter R9U. So he, hey,
Hey man, I'm
hey,
hey,
welcome to the
man.
program,
Hey
man.
Hey, that's why my son over there.
Hey,
man.
hold up. We told one. I think you win national this year.
Yeah, I know how you gonna win, dog.
Ravens, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
YNC or
They might go AY. They went AYF last year.
It really don't matter. We gonna win.
They
Yeah,
won
wherever they
AYF
go,
last
they gonna win.
We gonna win.
But I really want to
I'm a
see them.
fan- I'm a
I really
fan
want to
of
see
that
them in
kid.
YNC. I want to see them in YNC. They won AYF last year. I seen a comment earlier
Hey,
that
P
says
said that,
Larica was the
they were the last one to win YNC.
What's
Who?
YNC?
ABG.
They
Yeah.
was when they was
So YNC
It
like
was
it's like
seven,
the
I
SEC.
think.
that's
Eight?
7. That's
Seven.
8U or 7U. I think it was.
That was 8.
7 or 8.
No, 8U.
8U at the Kings.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
at the
So
Kings.
did.
Okay.
It was at the Kings.
They said they called Larica the national team killer.
Yeah.
And she took back.
Yeah.
So DVD. Let me ask you-
That year the Ravens won too, right? It was so those two. So it was P and Raw was
P
the
and
last
Raw,
two
man.
teams. Yeah,
Right.
last two that won. Yeah.
Butter lost that year.
I don't think Butter played YNC.
Butter-
Hey, you
Butter
talking
did.
about
Yeah, Butter did because he played AY and he played YMC that same year.
he lost YNC?
I think he lost YMC. He had to pay that.
Yeah,
He had to pay that
he-
same.
he
He had to
played
pay that.
both of
sa- No, he had to pay that same day.
That was the year he
Oh.
was dropping back and forth, right?
Back and forth.
Oh.
Yeah, he had to drive. He came and played that same day and lost. So DVD, let me ask you a question. Do you agree with coaches moving up every year?
Ah, that's
Can every staff handle that?
Oh,
man.
wait.
Okay.
Say that again, Ken. What?
Every
Can
staff.
every staff handle moving up? Because
So if they
there's
go from
there's
7
shot
to
at no
13.
kid, no coaches. I feel like some coaches that were successful on 7, 8, you need to stay where they at.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say this. Back then, you know, I'm gonna ask you a question first. When we played at the boys' club, everybody at the park always looked forward to go to the 125s and 145 with Coach KC and Coach Watt. They was like, okay, but we gonna play with them boys. Like, well, it was like 65 you played with Coach Ronnie, 75 you played with Coach Troy, Coach Mike, Coach Kenny, and stuff like that.
It's a program.
It was a program like every coach had to touch some kid like that. Now it's like, and I get it. You know, you get comfortable with your kid. You want to stay with your team. You feel like you can coach them. You feel like you want to see them develop. And I understand it, but you say like every coach ain't ready to. They not ready to evolve with
I don't
that.
think
Like,
every coach can handle it.
It's not, but then again, let's come to a president aspect. I think you kill your program like that.
yeah, you do.
You keep your
Because-
program like what?
Having
Moving
coaches
up.
moving up.
I'm gonna tell you.
Because-
it's a double-edged sword. I'm gonna tell you why.
It is.
I
Because
think
parents we're in a day and age where
if they don't like the coach, they out of
Not
there.
even necessarily. The parent involvement is so saturated to where if you kind of don't do what a group of parents say,
Yeah.
you're going to lose that team
Boy,
regardless.
you said a mouthful right there, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Parents
So you
really
saying
try to
parents
control,
so you saying
they
parents
control the
run-
narrative
Not all.
in certain programs.
Some programs,
And
not-
that's why
Certain
it's called-
coaches.
No, programs. That's why programs are called programs. Because guess what? No matter what, it's a revolving door of people that's going to walk through that door.
Because rest in peace to him, Dave. He wasn't leaving 7U at the Hurricanes, and you knew you finna walk in and play for him. Like ain't no,
Yes.
ain't
So
no.
that's like kind of like
It's a
back
program.
then. Like that's
Yeah.
like okay, well
Like,
you
you
gonna
know
start
you
with
finna
Coach
play-
Ronnie.
you
You
playing
gonna
with
get
Dave.
your
You
room.
starting off with
You play
Dave.
disco.
But
You're playing with
absolutely.
disco,
And
so-
so you as a president, you put people in place. I know Coach Ron on the 8U. Guess what? I know what he can do.
But
Coach.
I think
John on the 9U.
I also think that those coaches, because let's be realistic with ourselves too, right? Disco has some damn good teams, right?
Facts. And he let him
Most
go.
of the Super Bowls that came through the Hurricane, Disco had them first.
Yeah,
He ain't never.
and he
tried
let
to
him
call
go.
up.
He let the
See,
kids go.
and that's what helped build
But,
your
but
program.
that's not only the president. That's Disco wanting to take on that challenge.
Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, dog, listen, as a coach, right?
Another one that took that challenge was Pearson.
You gotta want to reinvent
Yeah.
yourself every year.
Right.
So
He took that challenge every year.
No, because this is what I'm
That
saying.
challenge
So
every year.
if we give coaches that if I don't do what you say, I'm going with my whole team. Now, guess what? Your part don't have ain't you, because guess what? That coach left for this whole team.
But times have changed. That's why.
But parents would leave anyways if you don't appoint him.
Listen,
You don't even got a coach. Don't even got to threaten you no more. Guess what? Oh, you ain't get such coach such.
I ain't playing for you.
We out of here.
We going somewhere else. We gonna build somebody else.
I'm gonna tell you, you know what's crazy? That's what happened to DJ them. They played on 6U. That 6U team, they was undefeated at Miramar.
Yeah.
When Coach E said he stand down with the 7U, man, we left. We like, nah. Like a lot of parents left because they were so familiar with Coach E. Like, man, I'm not saying we was wrong, we was right, but it was like we was comfortable with him. Like, man, shit, he did a good job at 6U. Like how he taught how to tackle everything. So we like, well, look, if he ain't getting the 7U, man, we out. So that team, that 6U team, they would stay together, man.
My thing about it is, I just don't want basically somebody coaching my son from 6 to 13. I just feel like
that's not true.
Let somebody else teach him something else.
Certain coaches, listen again. Coaching is an art at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And anything in life that's beautiful and that you appreciate, you got to polish it. You got to reinvent it.
Yeah.
You got to keep it up. You got to maintain it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, coaching is also a volunteering thing.
Yeah.
So you got some people out there that's really out there volunteering time. You got some people that's really passionate about it. You know what I'm saying?
But
some people that's really passionate about it and that really put the time in with these shorties, some of them can't move up with the kids. Mm-hmm. And you've seen people go all the way up, come back down. Yeah. They might not go all the way down, but they come. I feel like that 10U is a transition year. Remember we were talking about that earlier on the phone. 10U, in my opinion, is a transition year where
you gotta let them go.
Either you let them go, or certain coaches go from 10 to 13U because they're able to handle that. They're able to start teaching them the ball.
Right.
That's like you start teaching them coverages now.
You teach them coverages.
You're teaching route concepts. You're not saying, hey, go right. No, you teach them
gap integrity. You know what I'm saying?
So,
and I think Little League coaches, man, got the hardest job in the world. And I'm gonna say this.
The hardest non-paying job.
Because I'm gonna say this, y'all fighting two battles. You fighting the battle of you got to win all your games, and also you fighting the battle you got to develop the kids too.
Definitely got to develop.
And I was talking to my son coach. I said, look, man, like parents don't understand how grateful we are to have y'all, because y'all got a job of y'all got to win, but y'all got to develop the ones that's not developed. If y'all put the ones that's not developed in the game, y'all lose. They leaving.
And so that's the biggest.
So it's like
that's the biggest.
you got to develop on the run. You got
where I see anti-national people. First thing they're gonna say, "Oh, the kids ain't being developed. You winning off talent, right?"
Yeah.
That is a fact.
But again, so DVD, we was on the phone earlier, me and the fellas.
Yeah.
And I was telling them like how we were watching particular games, and I was, basically like, man, look at the art of the game. Like, look at the scheme of the game. Look why they're doing certain things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you might have lost, but in that loss, you can see development.
Yeah.
You don't see that from every coach, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Do y'all think ego plays a factor as to why a coach won't let go of a team?
100%.
Yeah.
Especially if he's winning.
Because trash talk, they don't want to get killed in trash talk.
I think that's the number one.
Man, you don't want to get that trash
bro.
talk, man. Be on Sunday service, man.
Hey, shouts out to Samir, man.
You want to be on Sunday
See,
service.
that's what I'm saying. Like
That's what it is.
That's
bro.
what it is. Like, it's like, you know what? I don't got time because I need to win before Sunday, because I'm the first one in the row, in the front seat.
I still think some of them develop though.
Yeah, I think, like my son,
you gotta have a staff though. How many coaches are on that staff?
They got a lot, but they got a college staff, boy. They got probably like,
and you see,
they got 2 DB coaches, they got a linebacker coach, they got 2 D line coaches, O line. They got a whole, they got
so
like ND be like real individual, like they got real coaches.
They probably got 10 coaches and probably 1 or 2 on Facebook.
That's on Facebook coaching?
That's on Facebook. That's on Facebook. Probably go back and forth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that tells you, guess what? They don't care about that. They don't care about that.
I would say that's probably the staff I'm with. Nobody on our staff get on Facebook like that, but me.
So if you care about Facebook, you losing.
Tavares Robinson said if somebody stayed with an OC from 7 all the way to 13, kid might be in trouble in high school.
Yeah.
Rowan Chambers did it. They rolled out with them shorties, bro.
Nah, but they had different teams.
Man, they was
Well,
with
no,
James.
Shavers,
they was
yeah.
with James and James.
Shavers was, yeah.
But
Look at 'em.
listen to the caliber of coaches you name.
They develop them kids.
You know what I'm saying?
They form them boys.
Look at the caliber of coaches you name.
So,
Everybody
to your
can be
point,
done.
to your point, they polished, they
Yeah.
reinvented,
Yeah.
they did all of that.
It can be done.
Yeah.
Because you saw it when they went to that next level.
Yeah.
They go
You know what I'm
Clint.
saying?
They go Clint. We got
Yeah.
real coaches.
You saw it when-
Clint, hey boy,
Clint passionate, boy.
Hey, Clint,
I
hey,
agree
you know,
with
shout out to
Top-
Clint, man,
Top
because
off
he,
definitely got a
man,
good
Clint
stat.
make sure
Shout
he
out,
make
shout
sure Lil Vic, man, straight, man. Clint, you got my support, dog.
So-
He's a good dude.
Absolutely. So Rob made a post today. I don't know if y'all seen it. About 35 kids and somebody getting cut.
Yeah.
Nah,
I ain't see it. What
I
is
saw,
it?
I
You
saw,
seen the post?
yeah,
I saw
yeah.
much of a nutshell what it was about.
Basically, he's saying he has a full team, 35, but he got 5 more kids wanting to join.
his team.
So
He gonna get them kids a
He
chance.
said he's gonna get them kids a chance. Like
Yeah,
he's
open
going
tryouts
to,
every year for Rob
he's
Van
going
Dyke.
to cut.
Did mass registration happen yet?
Nah, the league ain't
I
started
don't
yet.
think he ain't started
Man, he
yet.
has every right to do that.
So he's saying, I'm gonna give these kids a chance.
Of course.
His statement was, I wouldn't want a parent to say
You didn't give
Rob
him
Matt didn't give him a chance.
chance.
I'd rather
He ain't wrong.
him
I feel
cut
like
my
I
kid.
feel like if the books have not been turned in yet, despite the fact that they played a game in Cali, despite the fact that they did a couple scrimmages here and there, if those books not turned in yet, they had every right to come try out.
And it's a real tryout, bro. Like I told, me and Rob, we cool, like way back in the day. He told the DJ, but I don't care who your dad is, but you make this team. And like it's about like at the hills, like workouts, like you missed a day, like DJ would like blow my phone up, Daddy, I'm late to practice, I can't be late. Like, well, I'm gonna get there. I said, man, you gonna be alright, man. Rob, he gonna butt down me. Man, he come to practice late, and he get that up down. And like all them kids, like it's a real tryout. Like it's real world.
It's a standard.
It's a standard. Like, man, we going.
There's no false propaganda.
Yeah, but
no
you
false
made the team last year, but you can't make it this year.
Yeah.
And like,
Another coach I can say that did that this year was P. P did that. My little cousin left Tamarack. and went
At
to P.
ABG.
Yeah.
He said he do the same exact
And,
thing.
and,
But
and
you-
everybody,
but
he
wait,
said
and,
he do the
and
same
everybody
exact
called
thing.
me and they was like, bro, you finna see your little nephew? I said, bro, P said it's open tryouts. Let's see what
But
happens.
you know what that
It's
is?
a-
really-
they work hard,
they
dog.
really
They
walked
work
in.
hard.
That's a winner's mentality.
Yeah.
Yes.
P,
Yes.
He knows
He
what
walked
it takes
in.
to win.
Coach Chuck said,
I ain't
Chuck.
talking about
Coach
winning,
Chuck.
Yeah, you know what
Chuck
I'm saying?
said, look, man, I'm going to tell you straight up, man. He make it, he make it. If you don't, I'm going to call you and say, find up another team. I called Jit that same night. Good luck. Better work hard. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
And guess
See,
what?
that-
Now my
see-
little nephew running with the ones.
You don't
So
Where you
it's
play?
like-
Where you play?
He-
I'm asking you a genuine question. What does he play?
Hey, this man got crystal ball in him, boy.
What did he play? What
He put D tackle DN.
Okay.
Nah, but see,
They gotta make sure, man. We gotta beat them this year, man. I can't. We gotta beat them this year. Goddamn, dog. They hurt me last
So
year,
my-
man.
my-
I want the DDT, my cousin, man. He coach over there.
So,
my little
talk
peoples, he
about
running with the
that game.
ones.
at Pace Labor Day, it was a 6-zip game.
Yeah, I didn't
Sick
go
zip.
to. I saw the clips of it.
So then, I mean, when it's a 6-zip game, you thinking, man, Super Bowl come around, we gonna make the proper adjustments.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a game.
Yeah.
Super Bowl came back. Let me do a Wally.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this.
Hey,
I'ma
no
tell you
lie,
this.
hold on, no lie. I wasn't at that game.
Wally.
Hey,
I thought
what
my phone-
they did show?
Wally say,
Hey, I thought my phone was tripping. It's like up 20-zip ABG. I said,
Yeah.
ain't no way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, man. Like,
I gotta hear this one.
I'm gonna say this. The first game was 6-0. I think they scored on like one eye player slipped something like that was
bomb.
they won.
They
It was a
won.
good game, you know. Boom. Second game, like I tell everybody, man, they kids.
Absolutely.
End of the day, they 9, 10 years old. If they don't eat cereal that morning, you know you understand gonna get the afternoon. Like you don't like
Don't
you
know.
really don't know. So but like
let me ask you this question: how much of it do you feel like played a factor in it that P Kid's been there?
I think that's true. And like
They know how to win.
that was our first year together. And
Yeah.
our coach did a good job. Our kids, they played hard. Just that we just got beat. That we got whooped that game.
Yeah.
And they hats off to them. Like those kids came out. You know,
They know-
they've
they
been
know
there. They've been there
how to
since.
win, yeah.
They've been there since probably 7 years. So they know. You know.
Hey,
So,
Wallace said Rob pooped.
But who is Kent Dawson? F that little lead DVD that they had there going on.
Hey, Ken,
Hey,
you
man.
back, man. relax.
Hey man,
You
hey, man,
back,
Hey, right,
kid.
hey, I'll talk about that tomorrow, man. I'm a Lily right now.
But yeah, so it kind of it was like, dang, I'm 26.
Yeah, it was shocking to me, man. You know, but
Like,
they
Rob, man, 26. Y'all watching the same. Y'all sure this 9
you
you
wanna know
had?
what Pete them said? And y'all call him the GOAT? I said, whoa.
Yeah,
They was going in.
No,
he is.
listen.
He kind of.
No,
it's,
I agree, Wally.
Yep.
I ain't never see.
Dang,
Rod
look
get
at
beat
look
like
at look
that.
at look at Vidra talking about y'all get beat this year too.
I
How you
ain't
doing?
never
How you doing?
seen
First? How
Rod-
you doing? Hey, she always. How you doing, mom? How you doing? Hey man, I don't want no smoke with y'all. I be giving y'all. I salute y'all, man. Vidra be all over.
You talking about ABG, they come
Right.
They come out.
No,
No, that's crazy, bro. Like I always give them. I always see one thing about me. I'm always give, you know,
Team rock.
the team they props, dog. You know,
Yeah.
I'm never gonna be like no hater. Like that's a
Right,
good
right,
team.
right.
It's a great
That's a
team.
good team. Great team,
Man,
dog.
Rod told me, Sid, I got the sledgehammer. I said, oh,
It's
AB,
going
it's
down.
going
It's
down.
going down.
Man, they
Yeah.
threw that slam hammer
Look
across
at
the
everybody talking about ABG like, dang, dog.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Man.
This is how you know a lot of ABG people's watching. Look at the comments.
ABG
everywhere.
Listen.
Miami God Ravens never you. How about that?
Nah,
How about that?
They come out.
They come out, they come
ABG
out.
comes
They
out.
have a strong following. I
Yeah,
seen that
man.
from they black and gold.
It's a
Yeah.
brand, dog.
Yeah,
they got some pride,
AP's really a good, genuine dude.
Yeah,
who do
man.
it
And
for the kids, bro.
Yeah,
and he
dog,
just
he
very
is,
down
man.
there.
My first time meeting him, man, was my son's 7U, and they played the All-Star game, and he was like a good dude, genuine dude.
Yeah, man.
You know, him, Coach Chuck. I know Chuck through the Corey,
Right.
and those guys over there, man, Jerk, all those guys, good dudes, man. You know,
Yeah.
No, they
I wish them guys look until they play us. You know. Yeah,
definitely, man.
yeah. How about that, Vidra?
Oh man, look at Kent. I ain't even finna talk
Like,
about
look,
it.
ABG, another one.
Yeah, we gonna. It's gonna be a good game this year.
Hey
dog.
Corey, don't tell him nothing, Corey, man. Hey, they go Ronaldo. Hey,
What week is
Ronaldo,
that?
we not
What-
on
what
that.
week
We
is
not
that?
on that.
We,
Nada.
I think we know.
Oh, here they go. They in
There
the
you
comments
go.
going dumb now.
Oh, Lord.
That's
Talk
why-
about
FYFL,
Central.
we got no what's the name, like they ain't got our schedule out there. That's another thing, dog. We know who we play, bro. We gotta get a quick cut in the schedule, bro.
Another
We've
bad
been
game.
talking about that for years, man.
Hey, hold up.
The
Hey,
structure, the
they
structure.
say, hey, you know what ABG stand for now?
I know, I heard it last week.
Another bad game.
Hey,
why
They
they-
tough.
Hey,
They gonna be
Oh,
tough.
they gonna be good. They gonna be good,
Hey,
man.
stop poking the bell, man.
They poking that bell.
They poking that bell. Now that's a good team, though, dog. Win Cherry,
No,
good
it's
team.
a great team.
I heard
Nah,
the Chiefs.
hey,
I heard
Nada,
the
let
Chiefs
him
got
live.
something.
Nada, he don't know no better, man. He don't know no better.
Damn.
Nada, let him live, man. They going
Hey,
in.
so Glock 9. So what week y'all play? Oh, y'all ain't got a schedule.
I ain't. I don't know, dog. I gotta.
Hey, show, stop doing that,
I found
man.
out on Monday, dog. Look at the
You
game.
find out Monday we playing that
Yeah,
Friday,
we
that
playing,
Saturday.
bro.
That's tough.
We need quick cut. We need a schedule, bro.
It's worth the 5,000 people that your kids play.
Yeah.
It's worth
sacrifice.
it. It's worth it, man. It's worth it, bro.
You want to know who you playing ahead of time, or you want 5,000 people, bro? It's a
Hey, let me ask
sacrifice.
you
I
a
want.
question.
Damn, you right? I want that 5,000.
Let me ask you a question, BBD.
$5.
It's a lot of good 11U teams out there.
Yeah.
Gwen Cherry, Ravens, of course, ABG, of course, Tamarack.
Goose got to look.
Goose got a
I
good
look
one.
up for Goose. Running back.
What
It's
made
still
you
a number one,
choose?
right?
Yeah.
What made you choose? I'm finna go route with Rod.
He was there before, Rod.
No, because
I'm saying he could have left.
Right.
He could have left.
we went there on 8U and
That was a heartbreak.
we did 8U.
Yeah, hey man, I
Hey,
felt,
he brought
hey,
up back over there.
hey,
Pasadena. Yeah, we was.
hey, you was at
At 7 y'all was at Pasadena.
Pasadena. Hey, you
8
went to
year went
Ravens.
with the Ravens.
It was hard for him, man.
Yeah.
I was following DVD too. I was like,
Yeah.
nah.
He said, I don't want to go. I said,
DJ
man.
wrecked the Ferrari about 40 times.
Yeah, it was. I'm
You know.
like
It made
DVD.
him
Was,
tough,
and
though.
he stuck it out. Yes.
It made him
Yes.
tough.
He made him tough. So I
Yeah.
went over there, and I think the reason I took him because I wanted to see how he acted in that environment.
So COVID, he ain't play?
He ain't played COVID, and I think that kind of hurt him a little bit too, as far as like,
Okay.
cause that year he kind of took a year off, and he was like, I don't really care. And then he came at 10U, he was like, man, Dad, I want to play cornerback. I'm like, man, you played running back, safety, all on 8U. Now you don't play cornerback now, but he's getting back into it, man. Like, I like to see how I'm loving his development at cornerback, man. Him and Coach Noah, man. I be
man.
shocked, man, to see how he
Shout out
move,
Noah,
man.
Noah is
Noah, man, Coach Lou, they
the
doing their
TV
job,
whisper
man.
out there that don't get a lot of credit. That he
Yeah.
Noah, that
Dylan
man.
Noah?
Yeah.
Yeah, listen.
SFE.
Bro.
Noah.
No.
I told
Shouts out to Noah,
What's
man.
up, boy?
And this is not.
Hey, say that
this is
again.
not even-
SFE.
SFP, I'm gonna give
this
us
is not
credit,
even
boy.
because
Y'all
DVD.
put a lot in this shit, man.
I
Today
said-
was a good day for y'all, man.
Joe, did you see the DJ? Me, I don't look at interceptions. I don't.
Yeah.
I say, man, like the interception that number 8.
Yeah, 8 took him.
That was DJ. The man had coverage. Like the man posture, the man technique. I was like,
Yeah,
He a technician.
he.
absolutely.
I like. I told Noah, like, people ask me, man, do you coach your son? I say, no, I'm a dad.
Yeah.
I said, he got a coach.
Yeah.
Noah his coach. Like,
He in
everything wrong.
great hands
I
too.
said he in great hands, and that's kind of why I
No.
went to Miami Gardens, because I know they got great coaching staff. You know, it was actually between the Hurricanes at the time was P and the Ravens,
Okay.
and we lived it closer to Miami Gardens Ravens. So I was like, man, I'm gonna send them here. You know, it was they were both staff, good staff, but I knew Rod, I knew Coach P, and plus my mom and my wife was taking the practice. I said, man, you know what, we can go to Miami Gardens Ravens, and it's a good league. You know, I'm seeing the future right in front of me every day.
Right.
You know, the 12U, they got some good guys over there. They got those 2 little twins. They got the running back, the quarterback. They got the KJ.
Yeah.
So they got some, like, I'm seeing the future right in front of me. So I'm in a good spot, you know, and on his team alone. So it's good. And that's why I picked that team over there. But it's like to say, like, back to you said about the DB, like DJ, his covering, I'd be shocked, man. Like, y'all
Nah,
see
the
him
kid-
cover, man.
The kid had, like, you. It's what you want in your DB right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Are you play both sides of the ball in high school?
Yeah.
Do you think that we should see more kids play 2 ways in high school?
I'm gonna get a little jewel right now. It's a free game.
Hold on. Y'all listen up.
Free game.
Listen up.
Like, when you play like both ways at like a smaller school, it show that you dominant. It show that, okay, you can do it. If you got a smaller school, you just play one way, I'm basically questioning how good you are. Because if you like, that's like at Pace. If a guy play both ways at Pace,
He can play football.
like, he got to be something. You know, now you just a pure receiver. All you do, that's fine. But I look for it like at DB, you got to play both ways. Because I want to see.
Make sure you watch number 6 for American Heritage this year. Corey Gosby Jr. She saying that, you know, he played wide receiver. He played safety and wide receiver. He also plays kickoff too.
But is that only at small schools?
Well, big schools too, you know, like, but like it's harder
It's
at the
kinda
bigger
harder,
school, though, like
yeah.
you know, at St. Thomas,
Right.
you know, it's harder because of the depth. But the smaller school, I think you should like be a guy. If you're a DB, you should play both ways. Like, that's something you
A little
should like.
slot, little running back.
Yeah, something, you know.
All right, so
So if a child turns around and let's say, for instance, right, you're in the little league realm and a child turns around and asks you, what do you think they could do to like improve their game? How often are you approached with those type of what can I do better? What can I do? Can I do this better? Can I do that better? Like how does that make you feel as like regular? Basically, you're trying to be like, let's say if it's you at the park.
Yeah,
You're trying to be a dad.
yeah.
yeah, it's
and you're,
hard.
and you're approached with these.
But you know, it's not. I don't really get it a lot at Miami Gardens. Like.
Because you're a dad.
Yeah, I'm a dad. Like, everybody know, man, that's DJ. I'm DJ's dad at the park. I ain't DVD. I'm DJ dad.
Okay.
You know, but at other parks, I was coach DVD.
Yeah.
I mean, I was at a park, man, I can say the park name. Parent came up to me, we're on 7 years. Hey, man, my son, man, you know, what you gonna do go to the NFL? I said, NFL? I said, damn, dog, like, you forgot about Little League? Like, you got middle school ball, high school. I say, man, he a shorty, dog. I said, let him be a shorty. I said, you put pressure on him, man, he ain't gonna want to play no more.
Say it again. Hello. That was a gym now.
Yeah.
Let them be a what?
Let them be a shorty, man. Let them kids be kids, because at the end of the day, if they don't like it, they feel like it's pressure, man, they ain't gonna do that
They
shit.
gonna tap out
They
of
gonna
it.
tap out, man. Like, let them be a shorty. Let them go out there just mess up, man. Have fun, because they it's fun. Nobody you gonna get the little fake scholarships in Little League, but nobody, who gonna be there?
Yeah.
Like, let them be a kid, man. Like, let them go out there and have fun. At the end of the day, it's rec ball, and it's rec ball. It's football.
And I think that's the misconception that a lot of parents got. They put too much emphasis on
Social media now.
Yeah, like their kid has to be perfect in Little League.
Okay,
like
now
that.
let me ask y'all this question.
That's
You don't-
that's
you
the
can't-
problem.
You don't feel like the emphasis is so important to the parent because of how the game evolved? Because
I think
because
social media
social-
plays the biggest factor.
social media right now, there's a perception that it can give you that if you sleeping,
You're not working.
Yeah, you ain't working. Because the other kid over there busting out 5,000 push-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you over here and you just.
But
you being a
everybody,
kid.
I'm gonna say something like that. Like, everybody peak at their own time. Peak.
Right.
That's a
100%,
fact.
100%.
Like, think of all the kids, all the dudes y'all played with that was called Big Country back in the day.
Yeah.
He about to 5. He was 5'8" back then. He probably still 5'8" right now. Big Country. You see what I'm saying? So like, everybody peak at their own pace.
time.
Like, don't
Don't
freshen.
rush.
Like, don't
Run
freshen.
your own
Don't
race.
rush their own race, dog.
Run your own race.
So the real question is, man, are you an advocate or trust the process?
Heck yeah, cause I was part of it.
Oh.
I watch this now.
I got it. Hit.
Whoa.
Dog got trust issues.
I got trust issues.
Okay,
Whoa.
and what part of the process you talking about? High school, college,
High
little league.
school, high
I'm
school.
gonna call from little league.
Okay.
My little league year. Okay, I played corner and running back receiver, all the way up to 125. 125, I played for Coach KC. Coach KC was like the Rob Mack of Coach P of the era. Now, he ain't played like you ain't played both ways. So I really have ambitions. I'm playing cornerback. Man, I was a 6 play guy. Like, mom was like, boy, you ain't quitting. You finna stay out here and play this.
Yeah.
So I had to like trust process. 145 year I didn't play. I had growing pains. So my 9th grade year, I went to Pace. I didn't want to go to Pace. I was like, man, I want to go to Northern or Miami Northwestern. I went to this school. I went to Pace. Didn't really get on varsity. I was on JV. Played 5 games on JV. Balled out. Got pulled to varsity. At the end of the season, we won state. That 10th grade year, I didn't play it. I didn't play until like week 7.
Coach Mario was your
Coach Mario, DB coach. Shout out to Coach Mario, one of the best DB coaches that nobody
So
talks
your
about.
sophomore year,
What
you
Mario?
didn't play.
Until week 7. Week 7.
I didn't know that.
And I played sparingly. And I ended up starting the playoff game because one of our players got hurt. So I ended up starting.
Okay.
We lost in the Super Bowl, lost in the last round of the playoff that year. My junior year, I ended up starting but I didn't get my first offer until spring of my senior year, FIU. So like it was a process. Like I wasn't
Checked
in the
out
game.
and all.
I could have checked out 155 year. Man, I ain't playing no more. Man, I'm a 6 play guy.
Right.
145 year, I didn't play at all. I wasn't round ball. I was playing basketball. I was like, I'm going to Duke. I'm going to North Carolina basketball. That's how that was. You got anybody about me in back in the day? Man, they said, man, DVD was a basketball player. Like he wasn't no football player. Like he's. I'm alright. I wasn't really like into it. I was like, man, you know what? I ain't playing. I ain't really. I had to like trust the process. My mom was like, man, she already had to say to me, quitters never win and the winner never quit.
You know where that started at?
There you go.
It started at home.
It's
Yeah.
definitely
It
started.
started
So
at
it wasn't.
home.
It wasn't DVD.
Yeah.
It was
His
DVD
mom.
mom.
My mom.
So now,
Yeah.
compared to the not knocking no parents from today's day and age, they'll sit back and check their kids out.
So you can't do that.
They'll check their kids out of little leagues and tell them, oh, you're not playing for this, but you're going to play for this. You're gonna play. Like, they'll just check out of schools and check out of programs because it's not going their way at that particular time.
You gotta trust it, dog. Like
So
you got to.
let me ask you this question. Hindsight, you going through the process, do you feel like you were lucky enough to have the right coaches in place?
Yeah.
And I think that's where the trust issue comes in with certain people. That
I think
who is this guy, and what is his resume for me to listen to him to say trust the process? That's big, nah?
That's definitely big. I gotta give you that.
That's
big. That's
definitely
big.
big. But I think
Big,
it's
bro.
but it still started from like his mom. Cause don't quit.
Don't quit. Correct.
You know what I mean? Like don't. I'm not gonna give up on you, son. So you don't quit. So no matter what it is, if you good, you good.
Yeah.
Right.
But you see what DVD mom instilled him that wasn't a football lesson.
Yeah,
that
but
was a
life-
life
No,
lesson.
it's life lesson. But then again,
That was a life lesson.
DVD mom wasn't on Facebook as it is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But but I don't think it was. I think what's going on now is like.
Was recruiting big back then? Like, were you
Nah.
being approached by other high schools?
Hey,
While you
hey,
were
Nah,
at Pace?
it
Hey,
was-
You
Ring.
were left alone?
Josh say we ain't got no water for
Yeah.
DVD.
Hey,
Hold on, Josh. Hey, DVD, can you tell how many waters we got down?
They
now?
got a lot. They got a lot of.
Come on,
bugs,
man.
They got-
God damn, Josh.
So, but then again, I just think, yo, like it starts from home.
Definitely.
Yeah, got to.
Like it
Those principles are instilled at home because let's just say DVD didn't make it in football, but he was just a collegiate student. Instead of dropping out of college, his mom gonna be on. No, you're gonna finish this 1101 class.
Yeah, even in college, I had life lessons. I had process.
Yeah.
I started true freshman, all 12 games. Sophomore year, I go out there, get beat. Thought I was spelling myself. I get beat for the game. Man, Coach Shannon benched me. I ain't started till week 12 of the last game as a sophomore. Junior year, I started 8 games. Senior year, I started 3 games. I could have it's a process. You gotta trust it. And again, drafted, but it's like life ain't perfect. Like I tell DJ, I say, dog,
You gotta make
life ain't perfect, bro. Like you gonna have some games where you get beat. You gonna have some games where you be the man. You gotta always stay level headed. Don't get too high, don't get too low.
Yeah.
Right.
So
right.
That's why I instill in. I say, dog, I don't want to see you get a ball caught and you duck your head like.
Okay, I was gonna ask
Keep
you
your
this.
head up.
Keep your head up,
Let me
bro.
ask you this question: what was the most, I guess, embarrassing moment playing college football, and how did you get through that moment?
I think my
Because as a
sophomore
DB,
year.
you gonna go through it. I don't
Yeah,
care
you gonna go through it.
who you are.
Yeah, my sophomore year, I gave up another life lesson. I would be ready. Stay ready.
Right.
Man, I got benched week before. We played against. I got benched for the game. No, I got benched North Carolina game. We playing North Carolina. I ain't start. I playing probably like every third down. I'm on the sideline. Man, they trying me. Chavez Grant go down. They in the red zone. Coach like, wait, DVD, where you at? I go in there. Man, they trying me. My mind still. They trying me. I give it a game winner.
Wow.
I'm like, damn. So they go back to, hey, man, always stay ready. Always positive thoughts, man. Positive thought creates positive outcome.
So you was already mentally checked
Real,
out.
boy.
I was checked out. Like, man, they trying me, man. Boom, boom. I was freshman All-American. I'm rotating. Man, I get in the game, man, get beat. So I'm like, from that day forward, like, you know what? I got to change my whole mindset of how I think of things. Like,
Mindset is
I
big.
can't get
boy.
down. I can't get too high. I got to stay level-headed.
And I think that's what a lot of kids
Need
need
to
to
hear,
get
man. Listen.
now.
Yeah.
They're not getting these gyms
Well,
to understand
right.
now, because I seen a comment on here that says the parents want the rings more than the kids nowadays.
Listen.
So it's like-
it's
so-
some percent of
so
that.
It's not only the rings, but again, dog.
Just
They-
the accolades.
they
It's
want
not even
you.
rings. We're just
So-
saying just accolades and entitlement in itself.
But,
You feel me? They want that more than anything.
I hate entitled.
Yeah, they
I hate
want that
entitlement,
entitlement. Oh,
dog.
this is
Like,
what we did. It ain't about
No, it
that.
ain't, nah,
It's
bro.
not about that. So if you turn
You know
around
the
and
biggest thing for the kids these days is, though, I think that because social media is a double-edged sword, it's a lot of pressure that come with it.
for them to
Yeah.
succeed.
And so,
No,
and I'm gonna tell you why. Today was official offer day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is where a lot of top recruits or just recruits
Yeah, we
in
start
general
off. Yeah.
got official offers. So now, if you're a kid that your recruitment ain't really buzzing and stuff like that, if you're not strong mentally, if you don't have a strong
To
support system,
stay in it.
it's a lot to deal with, dog.
Yeah.
Definitely.
well, no, that part of the
You know
game.
what I'm saying?
I'm
And-
talking about in football general though.
And-
What
but
do you mean?
it's
Like
it's
in
pressure-
football,
it's
in the
pressure
game of
that-
football, I don't.
it's
Not at the youth level. It's
It's not-
no
it's not-
pressure
it's
in
not
that.
It
as
is pressure.
it's not as
It's pressure from
strenuous
the parents.
as college.
So that's what I'm saying.
Like-
So
But that's what the
Absolutely.
comment
So
comes in at.
the
These
parents
want
wants
the
it
rings.
more.
but not even though, like.
Nah, so
The parents
so
want to win.
So
they
they
want to
want it.
win
So
more
they
than
do.
the
They
kids.
do
They
show.
want the
But
parents.
listen
They
to
do
what I'm
show.
telling y'all.
They
Social
do
media,
show.
Just like what he said. This is a day and age right now that OT7 sports media outlets, it don't matter what age it is, if a kid get embarrassed,
It's out there.
it's gonna go viral 100%.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
It be on Sports Center now.
Yeah.
Kids
National
gotta deal
TV.
with that pressure.
Yeah.
That's not.
Stop.
But that's not
That's-
pressure. It's
that
already. It already happened.
Pressure is like.
Pressure is like, hey, you better
I
do
gotta
this.
perform.
You
I
better.
gotta
Hey, listen,
perform.
what? Don't give up no first down. Don't do like.
And that's-
You can't tell a
Right,
kid
right,
that,
right,
man.
And we still have to understand these are young men.
They-
But
They
like he
big
said,
dog.
like he
Still-
said,
even
they
in
might,
college.
they might even have.
I mean, even in
breakfast
high
that day.
school.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you
Right.
something. Rod told me, man, about like being a parent. They gave me some game. He was like, man, when DJ lead practice, be that ear for him. Don't hammer him on what he got to do better because we already killing him in practice.
Pick 'em up.
Like pick him up. Like you can't be I'm getting killed in
Yeah,
practice, I'm getting killed at home
home.
because now it's like who I'm gonna vent to. Like kid, like DJ, like when he come home, he vent to my wife.
Gotta be.
Man, I gotta get better at this. Like for some reason, football, me and football with him, it don't. We can't talk about it.
I think it's
we can't talk
comfort.
about
I think
it.
it's comfort.
Yeah, we can't talk about. We talk about everything else but football.
I think as fathers, they feel they don't want to disappoint us.
That's what it is. He don't want to
You know what
disappoint.
I'm
He's a perfectionist.
Yeah,
I
they
said,
don't wanna
DJ,
disappoint us.
you play DB, you play football. The only guy that don't get beat on DB is the guy on the sideline.
Right. So this is what I'm saying. He's smart. He know he can't vent to dad. Dad gon'
He should be able
pick
to.
him.
He
He
should be
should.
able to, yeah.
But mom is like, I don't know football like that. So
I
she
think-
gonna say
I
she
think
gonna
right
listen
now-
to what I say.
right now
Say,
he's
baby,
11. I think
baby, you
right
know
now
what?
he's
You
11.
gonna be good.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he needs that. He needs
He
that
needs
motherly
that
love.
nurturing.
Yeah.
But I think right now he's 11. As he gets older and starts understanding,
Yeah, he gonna-
okay, Dad. So if the offense comes out of this 3-by-1,
absolutely.
what do you think I should do in this
Yeah.
coverage? Like I think their relationship is gonna grow as the game grows with
Right.
him. As the game grows, it's gonna be a more of a. All right, I can't talk to you about this. Pops, what do I do if I see this?
Exactly.
If I see this lineup on my
Exactly.
offense, like, how you think I should play this? Like,
That's what I'm saying because like, how wouldn't you go to? I don't play it in the NFL.
Facts. But
Like,
right now
he
he's
don't.
11.
DJ, I'm gonna tell you about
he's
DJ. He
11.
don't see that.
Yeah, he's
He
11.
see that as man. You dad.
Dad.
Yeah.
Like,
That's gonna be any kid though.
Let me-
you
let me
my
go to-
dad.
So you speaking from an adult's eyes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me go as a parent. Like you said, that when you get that father, it's like I ain't finna go there because he gonna tell me he gonna tell me
What you want to hear?
he
Yeah.
gonna tell me what I want to hear. I go to
Right.
mom gonna say, man, throw football out the window, let's talk, baby.
Yeah, that's some ice cream or something like that. That's how I
Yeah.
feel. Like, but that's it's I think like it's pressure because of how the parents
Absolutely.
put on them kids, man. That's why I like, man. I be looking like, hey, bro, you don't want to do that now because you gonna pretty much in football. He ain't gonna want to play it no more when you get older.
Facts.
Like, I heard so many stories like about that. I played ball with like guys like, man, DVD ain't fun no more.
They got burnt out.
I got burned out, Lord. Like I gotta be perfect every time. Think about like at 11 years old, like DJ at 11 is way better than me. Like everything. So and I wasn't perfect at 11.
Right.
So how I'm expecting like we got kids in college, NFL, not covering the guys every rep, getting bombed. Like so yeah, we got professionals getting beat, dropping passes. I had that these 10, 11-year-olds,
That's
12-year-olds.
why I tell kids all the time, man.
They
Hey,
get-
man.
People on Sundays. Get,
Your
Yeah,
your best NFL player drop balls.
Yeah, like don't get down on yourself, man. Like
Come on,
it's
man.
part of football.
Like,
But let me tell you, the perception of social media is big, bro.
Oh yeah, that's what all. That's
Big,
why
bro, for these
I'm a
kids.
yeah. That's
you know
why
how
I'm
hard
a
it is to tell a kid, man, stop watching the other kids stay in your lane when all they got is that phone to their hand like this all day long.
That's real.
And I'm gonna tell you something about that. I was like when they did the little rankings, and they came out. They had DJ ranked number 2 in the nation at Kona. Man, it took me about 3 days to post that. Like I was like, man, I ain't finna post this, man, because I don't want him to feel the pressure of I gotta live up to
Gotta
this.
keep up
I
to
ain't.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
I ain't. So I was like, man, you know what? The only reason I posted it because my mom was like, man, don't hide your son accolades. Like, be proud of it. I'm like, man, mom, man, like, I want to have that target on his back. Like, oh, that's DVD son. Like,
we going at him.
we going at him. Like, which I don't. I want.
It's gonna
He
be
want
like
that. Like, he
It's
want
gonna,
that.
it's gonna be like that.
Yeah,
If you're a good
yeah.
DB, it's
He
gonna be like
But
that.
I'm like, man, I don't want him to be like, man, like I don't want because let's be real now. You gonna have some adults hating on it.
Oh
All
yeah.
the time.
Oh yeah.
Hating the kid.
Facts,
So I'm like, man, I'm
facts,
like, you know what,
facts.
I ain't gonna post that. Nah, post that. Like, he earned that. He did good this year. He earned his ranking.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't your fault he ranked that. It's all right. So
Right.
I had a hard time posting that because of what comes with it. And I said, look, bro, like you ranked number 2 in the nation. Like, you gonna have people at your back every
time,
game.
yeah.
Like, you gonna have parents at your back every game. I say, dog, you gotta
can't-
stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me
Because
tell you.
again,
But you know what?
and like you said, it's the grown-ups that are haters, that are waiting for the kids
To mess
downfall
up.
But
to catch them when they're vulnerable to talk what they want to talk.
absolutely. But I just think too, his name gonna give him that pressure. And
Yeah.
that goes for anybody from
That
like
played.
yeah, like
Yeah,
LeBron,
I know.
like LeBron James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His 2 sons, they have pressure.
Yeah.
Just
You know what I mean?
just
Like,
showing up.
But
Yeah,
they,
you know what I
but you got to think about they still kids.
They
though.
still kids.
That's
so
why I'm
it's
like, man, DJ, man, you play ball, bro.
yeah, like I tell my show, listen, for every game, have fun.
Have fun
Like,
first. You gotta have fun,
I don't
dog.
care about listen. I don't
wanna
care.
know-
I
wanna
don't
know-
care.
You want to know the parents that think like that? Are the parents that's, I might be wrong, those are the parents that's put in saying, I'd rather my child have fun. We doing this for a full ride. We're not doing this for the NFL.
I mean, listen, anything in life,
You understand what I'm saying?
once the passion is gone, you ain't going.
It's
Yeah, you
gone.
want that now.
It's gone.
It's over with.
It's over with.
So
Yeah.
but that's why we should always emphasize
Have fun.
having fun.
You gotta have fun because you play the
'Cause if
game.
we
You play the
don't-
game better like that.
Football is a game that you gotta love.
You gotta love it, boy. If you don't,
Yes.
well, you get hurt out
I think
there.
any sport.
Yes.
I think any sport is
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah. I agree.
Any sport is
Any
like
sport
that.
you gotta love.
Any-
You gotta love
you
it.
got,
You
you
gotta
gotta
love it.
love
You gotta
basketball
love it.
to be up at 5 in the
You
morning
gotta love it.
and shoot 100.
You gotta love track to run around that track by
Yeah.
yourself.
So
gotta
you
love
telling
it.
me I'm training for 10 months for 10 seconds?
Yeah, you right.
That's big. You gotta really love.
I love it, boy.
You gotta love being on that track. Like I'm training for 10 months
Right.
for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like
So
You gotta love what
here,
you're
here
doing.
Here go the thing right here, fellas, right? So now we just talked about not putting too much pressure on your kids and this, that. Where do you draw the line at as far as pushing them to be the best version of them?
All right. That's perfect. That's a great question. And I can
Because
ask
if we
each
don't-
and one of y'all
if
this.
we don't push them to be the best version that they can be of themselves,
You're not gonna.
then we gonna shoot. They gonna be.
Now
I
me,
would sell them short.
my biggest thing before the season start for mine.
wait, are you talking as an athlete or just as a
Yeah,
kid?
as an athlete, because
As
we
parents.
we just spoke about parents putting too much pressure on these kids.
Right.
for athletic
Raising their bars,
accomplishments.
raising
Athletic
their bars.
accomplishments.
So me,
Okay.
every year before the season start, I ask mine, do you want to play
Do you
this
want to
season?
play?
Mm,
Say
yeah,
it, do
yeah.
that.
Do you
Do
wanna
you want to
play?
play?
You want to play this
Because
dog?
one thing about me, I don't go out there and run your laps.
Yeah.
I don't do your up downs for you. I don't do this. And once you give, and like I say, it's a life lesson. Once you give that commitment, it's
You
over
stuck.
with. You
Yeah.
stuck because
Yeah.
guess what? You had the opportunity
back out.
to back out.
Yeah.
So now you ready? Let's go. Now guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to be supportive, and I'm going to get you the right tools,
Okay,
give
all
you the
the
right
resources.
training. I'm going to give you everything you need to be successful.
Yeah.
Dad, I want to be the best. You want to be the best corner?
Yeah.
All right, we finna go to P.
Yeah.
We finna get you stronger.
Yeah.
We finna do this. I don't want. You don't want to play. You signed up for this.
Yeah.
All right. So,
But that's a life lesson too now.
yeah, like
that's-
because one thing about it, I ain't gonna. One thing about me.
Don't
So let
quit.
me ask you this question: as a parent, when you realize that your kid really don't want to play, he don't love the game, do you still make him?
No, you take him out
wake
before you
up
get
and go
hurt.
to P?
No, you gotta take him out. You can't.
That's what I'm saying. At work,
What is it? Say it again.
So you see how you say when you start something, you got to finish.
Right.
But when you see like the kid don't love it, like he just, what do you do?
I mean,
I
I
think-
think you gonna know he gonna know he
You
don't
are-
love it.
yeah. They won't even be more. They won't even be enthused about
Yeah.
going to practice.
That's
About
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
about-
at that point, what do you
you
do?
check them out. You talking about during the season?
I guess whenever it is. do
If
the
it's
process.
before the season, you check them out. See, what we gotta understand is, man, and DVD says it. If we're not letting these kids have fun, we're ruining everything about the
So
sport.
is there
dog.
is there an age? Is there an age?
No. I don't
Yeah,
think-
I agree.
oh,
Yeah,
And the reason why I asked you that is because
I agree.
as we raising young adults, right?
Yeah.
So when they're at work and they're having a badass day,
do you quit?
But what you mean though, as far like age, as far as what like
is there a certain age that we,
Let them walk away?
that you be like, all right, you know what? Let's try to find you something else to do. Or do you just let them throw the towel in?
I don't think it's no age.
Well, I
Let
said,
me
I
ask you
don't
a question.
think so.
Starting with you. He said, Dad, I don't want to play no more.
I asked him that every year. Hey, you want to play, dog? Yeah. All right. The one year he didn't tell me to play, we ain't play. It was 5 years. He played. He said, I don't play. I said, all right, dog, come on.
CJ said, you know what, Dad, I don't want to play no more.
Nothing I can do about it, bro. He the one out there playing.
I can't be tough with somebody else's body.
Yeah.
But you
I
wanted
don't
to.
want to play no more.
That's why Cam ain't playing.
That's why Carter ain't
Like,
playing.
you can't force it, dog. Football
love
is
it.
one of those
I
sports,
love
dog. If you don't want to play,
You did.
man, you can't play, bro. You can't be happy
Yeah.
about that because
You gonna get
you
somebody
gonna get
else.
hurt,
you
bro.
think kids forced to play football right now?
I
Hell
think
yeah.
they're forced, definitely.
They're forced, bro.
definitely forced.
Some-
By the parents, they're definitely
They
forced.
forced.
And
man.
I think more at the younger age than older.
Yeah, I think at like
Between
five,
like five to nine,
Like
five
I
to
love
eight.
watching. I love watching our Mighty Mice practice. Cause you can tell the kid they don't want to play.
Right.
They be back there playing ID collect like
collect.
all they out there playing with grass. But you can see the
Take
kid that
some
want to play,
yeah.
like Sean Spence, little son, and Ray Shipman. Those kids want to play football. They out there smacking. Ray Shipman's son. But the other kids in the back, man, they decided to just
Let me ask y'all a question.
counting the clouds and stuff.
They ready.
They ready to go
Let me
home.
ask y'all this question. Y'all would ask every one of y'all sons that, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't think nobody in this room will sit back and say, "You want to play football? No, I want to play football. All right, let's go answer my screen."
No, we
I
do.
think every last one of y'all would at least talk to me. What's going on? Let's try to hold on. Listen to me. It's not about being happy.
Definitely. I ask Cam every day. You want to go play? You want to play football?
Wait, no.
I'm
I'm talking about where you guys are. Cam and Carter, they Coco Melon right now. I get it.
Yeah,
They Coco Melon. But when we talking about
Carter wanna do it.
CJ, Lil Sid, DJ,
Yeah.
I don't think y'all just gonna walk away. I think y'all gonna sit down and talk to me. Why the change of heart? Are you sure about this decision? I don't think y'all really just gonna walk away and just say, you don't want to play football? Bet, let's go get some ice cream.
I'm gonna say, like you said, like, man, what's going on? What's
so you're
going
gonna try to dissect.
I'm gonna check and see what's going on mentally.
Exactly.
Right. But what I won't say,
Not just
what I want.
Read the self-comment.
What I won't say is, are you sure?
So here goes the question right here, right? A coach is in a kid in a situation.
That's a great question. I'm gonna answer that for you, dog.
Go ahead, DVD.
No, you go.
I'm gonna read it. So basically, Seth asked, "What do you do in a situation how do you keep your son motivated to go play for a coach that he knows is not for him?"
Yikes.
Okay,
Yikes.
I'm gonna use that for me. My 125 year. Like I said, everybody felt that I should have been started at cornerback.
Okay.
Like it was like, man, you playing good, all like that. But coach didn't want me to play. So I started going home like, man, coach, what's the name don't like me, man. I ain't playing. Man, they trying me. You know what told me? Why wouldn't they want to play the best player? They want to win a game. I said, you know what? You're right. So I had to go out there like, if I get better at it, it's on me. So I don't think coaches be against players. I think I saw a face over there. I saw a face. Okay, I'm saying.
I think you might want to rephrase that one.
Okay, I'm gonna phrase it. I don't think coaches are against like playing the best player.
It'd be buddy systems.
I was play because the person who they had started over me was his dad was the team sponsor.
It'd be buddy systems.
So that's
what I'm saying.
It's politics. It's politics everywhere. But I'm gonna say it to you, man. Just tell your son, man. Like I tell my son this: great players always remain confident. They always remain like, man, I don't care what nobody tell me. I'm gonna be a great player.
Steadfast.
I'm always have confidence in myself.
Real.
So tell him, man, just keep balling, man. What about the coaches? What about himself? And just keep getting better every day. Because it's definitely like your face like you about to slap in my mouth. Like I said,
No. That ain't for you.
But I know, but you know what? It's politics. I'm gonna say this. It is politics, and we sometimes we have a bad eye to we like now we ain't. It's not true, but it's definitely politics at every level.
So
high school, I see it every time high school.
Here go the thing where I feel like.
Yeah, build your own confidence.
What's going on? And I'm trying to word it right without offending anybody, but I think
we should just move.
I do think that if a particular, I've seen situations where if the coach got a problem with the parent, it affect the kid.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
That's not. I done seen that a lot of time
You know what I'm saying?
in recruiting.
And that's not fair to the child.
Wow.
Yeah, I see a lot of time like because what I don't watch highlight tapes.
Okay.
I watch game film. Like if I get time, because I never seen a bad highlight tape. So I never seen a bad highlight
Got
tape.
deep then.
I never seen a bad highlight tape. Like
Right.
Alonzo Highsmith, him coming on board was a huge asset to us. Cause he don't watch highlights. He watch game film. Like he want to see what you do when the run come to you, run go away. Okay, the pass you get beat doing on the deep ball.
What you did the next play.
So we watch he told us, hey man, we watching game film, and you will see a kid. I'm gonna use an example. You'll see a kid that's not starting, come in, ball out. The guy in front of him getting killed. Like, damn, what's going on there? You call the coach. Hey man, what's going on with this? Man, yeah, man, his parent, man, they be tripping. Oh, that's why this kid ain't starting. So it's politics. I done seen it before. So it's like, but how you do it? How you deal with that? In high school, man, when you get on that field, make them plays.
Don't be denied.
Don't be denied, bro, because we see it. Like we see it every year. Like we always see it, like it's every year. It's always a kid that come in the 23. Like that, not always a kid that blossom
In the next class.
In the class recruiting in his senior year.
Okay.
Like it's always some kid.
I'm glad you said that, man. 'Cause I know we got some people watching. There is hope for the people whose recruitment isn't buzzing that much as seniors.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because all it takes is 1 year.
Or 1 year. That's why I tell parents, man, trust the process, dog.
Trust the process.
Don't get upset. Don't transfer your kid to this school because he's not playing as a freshman or a fantasy. Man, everybody race different.
That goes back to what you saying though. Show getting the phones and he did this, he did.
Man, if player A playing the freshman, he ball out. That's player A. That's his lane.
That's his.
If player C over here
Run your
not
own
playing
race.
as a freshman, not playing as a sophomore, not playing the dribble as a senior,
It's gonna
he
get me.
have a year like this guy. Man, they're on the
It's gonna
same
be same
level.
Yeah, on the same level. All it
They
takes is
it'll take 1
year.
year, so don't get
1
caught
year.
up in the whole. Oh man, we didn't get offered as a freshman, as sophomore. Like, hey
Hey.
man, it's a process, dog.
I
Like,
think
Absolutely.
that's big, man. Don't
it's a process, dog.
not get
Like,
caught up.
don't get caught up in
get
it.
caught up.
This man, just enjoy yourself. Now, I'm not saying, I'm not knocking the ones get early off because they earned that.
Yeah.
Earned.
They earned that. They
You
out
just
there.
gotta stay in the lab.
Man,
You
they
gotta
just
keep going.
man, they earned it. They earned it. They earned
So
the rankings.
let me ask you this question. Kids that got early offers, can that be a part of a buddy system also?
Nah,
Or is it earned?
it's earned.
So there's no,
It's earned because I'm gonna say this.
because there's a stigma that
What you mean from the school or for, as far as like
yeah, I guess on both
from the
sides.
university or the?
From the university, you're right, yeah.
I'm gonna say for
Yeah.
me, and I think you talked about it.
Okay.
I say I hate doing it because I don't want that kid to
fall off.
from player A he get off as a freshman.
Offer early.
Then man say I ride. Now he going backwards versus him saying, well I ain't get off as a freshman. I'm gonna go harder. I'm gonna go harder. So I be like, now if the kid it's like a man no brainer. Hey man, I gotta have you, boy.
Right.
Now if it's like okay man, hey man, let's just wait and just see how it plays out.
Right.
I'm gonna wait because I don't want to have that kid coming to senior year and he haven't done anything
Since
freshman,
his
sophomore, or junior. Then senior said, "Hey, Coach DVD, dog, you off me, man. Back in 19, this thing is still valid." Man, I can't lie to you.
See,
I got a son that's 11 years old, and I want to lie to my son.
Right.
So I'm gonna say, hey, I can't honor that, dog. So I rather.
I'll look at the parent.
Now.
I'll look at the parent to see how the parent moves.
Now let me ask y'all another question.
Hold on, wait. You're saying you look at the parent to see how the
How the
parent
parent
moves for an
move.
offer?
No, I'm just saying to see like if he gonna keep going. You gonna know if a kid get it like, you know what? Let me just. And they're content
Well, how does that fall on the parent? I'm asking.
because then like you stop working. Like, hey, go get it.
Yeah.
Because you got one, don't mean you can't get four.
So when you say you're looking at how the parent move, what you mean?
Okay, for example, if he said he offered my son,
Okay.
right? Whatever, early, whatever, it don't matter.
Okay.
Hey, that's nothing.
Okay.
Man, we don't care about that.
So you're saying as a potential college
So the
collegiate
recruiter's
coach.
gonna is the recruiter?
That's what I'm saying. Like you're saying, who when you
No,
said
because like he
in
like
whose shoes were you just in when you said I'm looking at the parent?
the recruiter.
I think that's tough for
That's
the recruiter to
that's
pay attention to. the
how,
household.
they're
Nah,
putting
we do.
That's what
Yeah.
they came in and said we
Yeah.
want to know who makes the decisions.
Yeah, we like that's why I say like
So it goes back to that.
No,
you recruiting the parent and the kid.
That's true.
You
So
got
do you
to.
feel like when you say you're doing both,
Yeah.
the character of the parent you guys take into account as well? When you say, like what do you guys look at? The character of a parent,
I
not the child.
don't want to offend nobody, but I'm gonna just be
Keep
just
it a
keep it real
buck.
podcast,
Keep
right?
it a
Yes,
buck.
you're keeping it
Keep
real.
it a buck.
Like nobody want to deal with a a-hole parent.
Okay.
Because when they get to college, man, we ain't got to play your son. Like, so
Right.
if you going to be that parent that come down there every, hey, man, why my son ain't playing? Why my son ain't playing?
Do y'all get that?
Nah, not as much.
Because there's no.
Because we don't, like, I got it in the past, but hey, man, come on,
Hey.
that's me. Sit right here.
Right.
That's your son right there.
Right.
I'm going to do that. I'm putting it on tape.
Right.
'Cause
Wow.
Your film is
Hey.
your film is your walking your film is your walking resume.
Hey, I'm
You
I'm
can't
in,
tell me nothing.
I'm in
What you
shock.
got,
Facts
film?
only.
Hey, I'm in shock.
I'm a
bro.
film
And
dad.
what your film show me on tape, that's who you are. You can't tell me, hey, coach, boy, I'm 4'3", boy, I hit like like a boy, boom. All right, dog.
No, I'm in shock. We say parents still do that.
Oh, yeah, man, it don't stop, man. It goes, you got to think about it because the pressure of social media,
Man,
man.
look what old Daddy did, man.
That's an
That boy
NFL.
in the league.
Bro, it's parents still do that, bro. It's like it's so.
So let me tell you another big issue that I feel like social media is playing with our kids' mental. You at a big Power 5 prestigious school,
Yeah.
University of Miami, man. Can you please let these kids and parents know that it's okay to go to Division II?
Yeah.
It's okay to go to HBCU.
Yeah.
It's okay to go FCS. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing wrong with it, man. Every kid, like back to we said, every kid got their own race.
Every kid got their own
Every
race.
kid can go D1. Like every kid can go Power, like Group of 5, Power 5, FC. Like they're there for a reason.
Talk to me about walk-ons. What's the process at Miami to walk on?
But
How many kids actually turn?
First of all, you gotta have that bankroll. Cause it's 80,000 go there. That's shit. You
a
just
year or for the 4 years?
for a year.
Damn.
So let's get that part out first. Like you gotta have that 80,000 first.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, 80,000. So they want that first on, but you ain't get on the back end. So 80,000 first. So you gotta have that first, and then you gotta have 4.0 GPA, and then you gotta basically just like be a ball player. Like
Right.
So-
Right.
that's what it is, dog. That's what it is, dog. But
80 times.
that's a lot of money, bro.
8 times 4 is what, Corey?
That's 3,200. That's 32,000
32
right there.
bands, baby.
32.
No, that's just
320,000.
We ain't
No,
talking.
no, 320,000.
Oh, it's 80,000.
80,000.
320,000.
320,000.
Oh, that's a house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
320,000.
That's
And we get people that pay it. That's why I say, man, coming to Miami, man, I throw a little recruitment pitch in there. Coming to Miami,
Go ahead.
dog, it's like you gonna be around people with money. So you gonna be in the classroom with somebody that's they dad probably, like prime example.
On
I was at
Tesla.
a good friend of mine. He walked on. His name was Nick Cannon. Not Nick Cannon. Damn. Nick Smith. Cannon Smith. Cannon Smith walked on a UM. Was a good teammate of mine. Was in class. Cool dude. Boom. Always like just hang out. So one day I say, man, what your parents do for a living? He's like, man, my dad owned a FedEx. I'm like, it ain't registered to me. I'm like, did he say the manager at FedEx or the owner of FedEx? I'm like, all right, so it ain't really dawned on me that what he meant. I'm like, okay, but he driving the Challenger for the Challenger come out. One day we work out. He wrecked the Challenger. The next day he in the big old F-150 like with the lights and the big horn. I'm like, dang, what this man daddy do? Fast forward to I went to Chiefs and made him stay in contact. Man, he called me. We talking. He was like, man, DVD, man, I want you and Allen to come to the Memphis Grizzly game. I'm like, bro, we got practice in the morning time, bro. I can't make that. Like, man, I'm gonna send a jet for y'all. I'm like, send a jet? Like, bro, like, what you mean? He say, man, DVD, like, my dad's the owner of FedEx. Like, I've been kind of telling you this for a long time. Like, my dad is the owner of FedEx. So I'm like, bro, show me. Man, said the location where to be at. Man, me and Alan Bailey went to the Memphis Grizzly game that night. And we flew back that night and made it to practice to the jet. I say, dog, that's what I'm saying. You never know who you in the classroom with. Like, me and him, like his brother, the head coach at the Atlanta Falcons. Man, he was so tight, man. I made, hey, boy, I need to get to the Falcons, bro. Call your brother. And he'll do it because I was in classroom with. I'm networking with guys who, like, man, so many people that.
And you wanna know what's funny, man? Rob Mack kind of told the same story.
Yeah.
Like, you
Rob
never
Mack
know.
kinda he had a different situation, but that's pretty much the analogy at when you go to Miami, you might be sitting next to somebody whose parents own half of Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
I mean,
bro.
Florida State too now.
Hey, DVD. He thought he was a bull job on DVD.
I'm like, man, the owner of FedEx. Yeah, he probably made the manager, probably something like that. man, his dad is the owner of FedEx.
Sent the
Fred
jet
Smith.
Wow.
Google it. Daddy.
Wow.
So just imagine that.
No, his
dog.
daddy paid out of pocket.
Man, he
Probably
what?
one check. Here you go.
Hey, man, that probably was a monthly allowance for that boy, man. That man had a nice.
Where they located? Where they live at originally?
They live in like Tennessee.
Okay.
Tennessee.
Okay.
Cause he played in the Army All-American game. You see him like, man, it's.
Oh, so he did play.
But he wasn't that guy.
Okay.
He was decent, about like 5'10" quarterback. You know, if you play in the Army game, dog, what you doing?
So
Like,
so measurables. How much does it affect a kid in recruitment?
It all depends on the
Especially in
coaches.
South Florida.
It all depends on the coaches. Like what coaches want attributes in their position. You know, certain coaches want. You know, certain coaches they want 6'3" receivers. Some want 5'11", 6'2" receivers. Some want 5'10" corners, 6'1" corners.
Right,
Some want just straight 6'2" corners. All depends on who want what they want. You know, so
Every coach got they like.
everybody they like. You know, so it all depends on them, man. So I don't really look at measurables because at one point in time, Miami best corner was a 5'7" guy named Trajan Bandy. So you can't look at measurables. He was 5'7". He probably our best corner. So in a room full of 6'1" guys. So I don't really look at. I look at the tape because sometimes you know
Got a dog in you.
that dog, boy, like you gonna need that dog when them lights get heavy. And boy, them lights your face, man. That dog, Trajan always. That's one thing about Trajan. He always stood out. Like he ain't never like backed down from nothing. And that his heart was never questioned by us. We knew we got to him.
Right.
So and he was 5'7", probably 5'6", but he played like a 6'4"
When y'all
cornerback.
recruited him, did you guys recruit him all through the whole process of his high school, or was it late?
So I kind of came. I wasn't there when he was recruited. He was there when I got there already. But just hearing the stories about him was he was committed to Oklahoma at first, and he basically wrote a letter to like he wrote a text message to Coach D of them like, look, like I'll make y'all pay. Like y'all try me, boom, 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 boom. Like went in, like y'all trying me, et cetera, et cetera. Like I'm gonna show y'all. They went to the spring game. Rest history. They offered him like, man, this kid he is what he is. Like,
Yeah.
so
A dog in
he
you.
a dog, bro.
Let me ask you this question, man. You ever beat Florida State?
Come on, man.
As a player?
Yeah, twice. I beat up there twice.
What was your the best win? What was the best memory in that rivalry?
We played them. My junior year up there. You know, it was a back and forth game. We won the last play. That display, that atmosphere is crazy, dog.
Yeah, how's that?
Like that it just something about it. You can be like, and you see the whole span like doing like this. You be like, man, let's go. Like it gets you ready to play because, like, I don't care who we play. Man, it's nothing like Florida State game.
Right.
Like you gonna like that whole week you gonna hear that sound in the IPL. Like throughout the whole building you gonna hear that. The what chant you gonna hear it.
Getting you ready.
Get you ready. So when you get to the game, you like,
I heard this.
all right, I know. I think that's the biggest issue playing that game. Like just getting over that little tribe that they got. Man, it's cool.
What's the most memorable game for you in your collegiate career? That you say, yeah, this is the one I'm gonna remember forever.
My first game started. My first
Again,
game
too?
It was Marshall.
Marshall.
Yeah, my first game started against Marshall. Man, it was like, cause I wasn't expected to start. You know, I came in the depth chart. I was like my fourth. The two guys in front of me didn't pass their 110 test, so I jumped on, became second screen guy. The guy who was starting in front of me had a bad scrimmage, and I had a good scrimmage. I ended up starting like, damn, like I was expected not redshirt, but like, man, I'm 171. Like these boys, back then we had no training table, so it was like. Right. McDonald's and muscle milk.
Right.
So I'm like, man, I'm a, you see what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I'm gonna just basically just, like, not red. My mindset wasn't red, but I can't be a special team guy like that. But I just knew I was like, man, I can, after the first, I'm like, man, I can play these guys like, ain't nothing. Ended up starting, man, and had a good game as a freshman. And a funny story that I always tell everybody, I say, man, that playing Marshall then playing Oklahoma the next week was kind of like it was night and day, bro. I remember them boys coming out. When we played Marshall, I'm like, man, college gonna be easy. I'm finna mutt this. I'm finna be 3, not for real. Played that week against Oklahoma. Man, it was me and my dog Allen, my best friend Allen. We was like out there warming up. Them boys came out the tunnel, like with just a jersey on. I'm looking like, damn, the boy got on shoulder pads. Like, them boy like this, like it was Malcolm Kelly, the dude Gresham boy like this, like. I said, oh shit, boys, this is real, boy. They blew us out that game, but I was like, boy. I say, boy, this car right here, boy. I got on that bus. I said, Allen, boy.
Y'all played in Oregon?
We played them up there at Oklahoma.
Oklahoma?
I said, boy, this is real. I said, this is real football here, boy. He's like, man, I know, boy. That was like that game. I was so like,
eye opener.
Like I opened the fan. It was calling me toothpick. I don't know, 30, you suck. I'm like, I had the big old 30. I'm like, man, they lied to me. So I'm gonna get them 8 when I got here. I got them a 30 out here looking stank.
Jersey all big.
Jersey all big. I'm like,
boy.
man, but that was part of the game. I was like, boy, this real. This college. I got push-ups at nighttime.
Figure it out, yeah.
Figure that shit out fast, boy. But that was about it.
Hey, DVD, I can't thank you enough, man.
I thank y'all for having me, man.
We watched you do your thing on collegiate and NFL, man, and have you on and supporting us, you know, collectively. We want to thank you, man, for real. It means a lot to us, you know.
Before we wrap up, talk to me about that 4-2, man.
Oh man, that's
What went through your mind?
4-2.
Y'all know he held the combine
record. 428.
for a while.
428, dog.
Until Chris Johnson?
No, Chris Johnson had it first. I had like the fastest time, like the fastest hurricane
okay.
at the combine. Like, I still got it, but like, dog, that I don't know how I ran 428 that day, dog. I'm gonna say this.
Like in your pro days, getting ready for it, what were you clocking at?
I was clocking like some fast times. I was clocking like 423, 425. So I kind of like, you know, I would run fast. But when you get to the combine, dog, it's like
Because any flinch
that thing go off like this. Like it's like people don't see it's a blue line going like this. So that it just mind fuck you right. You like,
Oh, it's a line?
it's a blue little line that you don't like. It's like a little laser line. So when you get up, when you move, it go.
Yeah.
So that kind of like threw me off.
It's intimidating.
Yeah, like damn. So I just like, I say, man, my son can't eat no books, man. He gonna steak and lobster.
Real.
I gotta run fast, dog. Like
Real.
I gotta run fast. So I went out there, ran fast, First time I ran like a 429, and Alonzo Hopkins was like, man, run this again, man. Sit down, don't do more drills. I said, when I run, I ain't gonna tell you. So all right. So I went to my phone. I'm looking at everybody like, boy, DVD ran 429, blah, blah, blah. All right, I finna break this. Got down again, sprayed. Ran, so I said, what I ran? He said, I got you at 427. I said, you want me to sit down? Like, nah, do some drills. I was gonna like shut it down, like, man, that's it. I done showed y'all I can run. Like, y'all, my pro day next week, y'all coming to that. I just wanna run the 40. So that was, I don't know how, I just had to run. I had a baby on the way. Well, baby, he was here, but I was like, boy,
Yeah, right.
I got
baby can't eat no books.
Right.
He needs steak and lobster,
and
man.
lobster.
So he
Yes,
got there run
sir.
fast, dog. So
Man, 428.
428,
That's
dog.
blazing.
I think I can run
So
that now.
you got the fast time out of Miami? Hester, none of the boys?
Yeah, they ain't run the 428 at the combine.
Pro day.
Pro day, they ran fast. And also, man, like Coach P said, Coach P run track.
Right.
Like Coach P, I owe Coach P everything because my senior in high school, I was running track. Like, man, I ain't running track. I'm already signed to deliver. I'm finna go up there and just get big. Coach P told me, look, DVD, you ain't get no bigger. Like, like this that real, bro. Like, this will get you fast. Him and Coach Bond, hey, run track. Like, track is what make you go get your money. Like, you ain't.
Right. Coach Bonds are headers, right?
Yeah, but yeah. So he like, this could be your ticket to the league. Run track. Man, we ran 40.7 in the 4x1. I ran 20.2 that year in the 200, and that whole year, Coach.
First?
I came second behind Deontay Thompson. They went to Belgrades.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so Coach P though, man, they was
Florida too, right?
went to Florida, yeah.
Okay.
So Coach P, his whole thing was like, man, track. So shout out to Coach P, man. He gotta make DJ into Pearson the GOAT, man. He gotta make DJ the next one, man, so I can get paid and all this money I'm investing in this shorty right now. Dog.
He the GOAT, boy.
Yeah.
If you can handle Coach P, boy, you.
Oh yeah, you gotta Coach P. And he kind of calm now, dog. Y'all ain't get the old school P.
Hey, boy.
Nah, damn, P, I want the old school P, though.
Coach OP will jack you up and swing on you.
Yeah. Coach P, tough.
Coach P, hey, when I
Listen.
see when the Coach P this year, man.
He told my son he had popcorn before he went to Coach P. I said, that's you, that's your ass.
Yeah.
He went in the corner. Coach P said, listen, boy, if I don't see a throw up, you owe me 15 more.
Coach P got my son scared of Coach P, dog. DJ, if he see Coach P, he like nut up. He like, man, Daddy, why he out here? Like, like I'm like, yo, what you mean? Like, why he out here, Daddy? Like, man, he like DJ, man. Coach P a good guy, man. He ain't.
Man, and Coach P don't care how old you is, your gender. He don't care nothing about that. How he talk to a 17-year-old, he gonna talk to a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, he gon' man. Coach P, man, shout out to you.
Yeah, man.
Give him his flowers while he give him his flowers.
Yes, sir.
Dog.
Listen,
Give him his flowers. Him and Coach Mario. Coach Mario Smith, man. I owe them guys everything.
that drive to there, man, is all worth it.
Yeah.
Who you telling?
All worth it, boy.
Oh, definitely, man.
Goddamn.
P.
Hey man, DB, we appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate y'all guys for having me on here,
Let Mario
man.
know we appreciate
Yeah.
him for letting you come on.
Yeah, boy. Hey, boy. I meeting people, boy. They tough, boy. They tough. I say,
We had to go through hoops for
hey,
this.
boy, our media people are so tough, man, because they just trying to cover. They don't want nothing being said the wrong way, which I understand. But
DVD
Mario's like, man.
inbox. And to go in today,
Hey,
boy.
cause Mario say, man, you say, man, DVD, you gotta do this.
Yeah, man.
This is a good thing, you know. talk
That's
about
one thing I
kids.
like about Mario, man. He's really like,
Mario,
he want to tap into the community hard.
He
man.
want to tap
Like,
in hard, man. He wanted to come on so bad, but he had prior engagement, so he was like, man, I can't turn it down. But he said, man, you got to go. You got to go. Like so, cause me and him talked about it for a long time. Like people was like, man, cause when you posted, people like, man, how you do? I say, bro, this been work since almost a year. So I say, like,
Definitely been working.
I've been trying to like go through hoops and everything, but cause Mario man was like, hey,
we finally got
got
you,
it
man.
Nah, he
it,
did.
man.
DVD good, man. Like I say, even my son was like, he didn't know who he was at first at the game, but YouTube, Google, like he coming. I'm like, chill, yeah. So you know what I mean? You definitely, your face is
And
definitely
I know
like
a lot of the kids is watching tonight. Too,
definitely
man.
involved in.
Yeah, man, y'all-
Trust me,
y'all
that
definitely
they,
go to the youth,
man.
they see that logo, it's like,
Yeah, I appreciate, man. You know, my guy wearing a UM shirt this weekend, man. This week, I appreciate that, man.
You know that. You know it. You
Hey,
know
man.
it. You know it.
Dog thought you was a Michigan man.
Oh, for real, man.
How many kids are on the roster?
Hey,
College
what?
roster?
Yeah, on my
120,
yeah,
How many
Never
tries?
mind.
70,
Never mind.
70.
yeah.
I wanted to get the truck down there to feed them guys. But that's
Good luck.
That's a lot, boy.
that's a lot.
That's a lot, dog.
Hey, that's a lot.
Hey, so when y'all have I Crave out there,
Yeah. They, yeah. You know, I mean, I gotta plug the family in, man. Family business, man.
So y'all keep 120 on the roster?
Yeah, you got to have walk-ons. You know,
is mandatory.
it like the number is 110, but you can have 120 for the season. For 110 for camp, 120 for the season.
Wow.
Home games 120 dress.
Nah,
How many dress? 80.
65,
65.
70. Yeah. So we don't trouble everybody. So that's why I say like you still gotta make the team. You still gotta ball out when you get there. You can't just lay an egg.
You think you're going with
that Cuban coffee too?
Man, hey man, you got to, man. To give Coach Cristobal. That boy,
Cristobal.
that be he
You
be
know
on the
how
go.
you got shots of tequila?
Yeah.
So before we go, so
Shots of
what's your
coffee.
normal day of a schedule?
Man, a normal day during the season or just right now? Like, off season?
During the season.
Uh,
we can get both.
Well, I'm like doing I really don't know because as far as this new system, like new regime, but you know, as far as like right now, I wake up probably like 5:45, leave around like 6:15, get down to UM probably like 7, probably 6:45, 7, and we have meetings, you know, go over like the defense, like the breakdown. We will play first game. We go recruit. We'll talk recruiting. You know, we'll go to special team meetings and basically do the same thing. All back to recruiting. You know, first team meeting all over, and I'll probably leave around like 7 o'clock. So basically, like that's during the off season. Like during the season, man, you up from like I try to enjoy the time to go to my son's games now because I know I ain't gonna get a chance to go to game and practice because of our schedule. So in the season, like I got to be in building at 6:30. I'm not gonna leave till like probably 8:39 sometime.
We ever like see like, dang, Dad,
I ask him every year. I say, DJ, do you want me to do this? I say, ask my wife, my baby girl. She don't care. Like I say, y'all want me to do this? Like I don't got to do this now. Y'all want me to do this? They say yeah. I'll be gonna do it until they tell me, man, I can't take it. I'm gonna continue to do it because it's something I love and it's feeding us. But I ask them every year, hey man, y'all comfortable with me doing this? Y'all, cause y'all know y'all got the house now for a little minute now. So I asked him, me and him had a talk before. I said, dog, it's a new coach, longer hours. You straight with that? I'm good. As long as I see you at night. So my wife, same thing. My daughter, she don't care. She coming to bed with the night, so she He be there,
Right,
but
right.
that's why I try to spend as much time, you know, like Coach Cristobal, he's big on that. Like the Cali game, I had something to do at the school. He's like, man, DVD, go see your son play.
Right.
Like he
know when the season starts, it's gonna
yeah,
be
he
hard.
said, man, DVD, man, go see son play. Like I handle that. Like and some coaches don't do that, but he's big on family.
So if y'all doing that as position coaches, I know he in the building at 5, not leaving
Bro,
till 11.
He's in at 5, bro. He don't leave till probably 10. Like and his family be at the facility a lot. Like his wife and his kid, they be there a lot. That's like their second home basically. But he stayed on the street, so they be there a lot. See, I stay up this way, so it's like
When shoot there, you there.
when I'm going home, and I'm gone, boy.
I ain't coming back,
I ain't coming
man.
back, boy. So when I left there at work, but I see it tomorrow.
Right.
So with him, he down the street. So it's a I like it, man. You know, I don't look at it as a job. I look at it as like it's
Passion.
a passion, like, man. I love recruiting. I love developing guys to be better men. Like outside the ball, because one day football will end.
Right.
Like let's be real. Like everybody can play 10 years in the NFL, 20 years in the NFL. You got to get the job. You got to be a husband, a dad. So
Right,
that's my
right,
biggest
right.
thing. I try to make sure they see my son, me being a family as much as possible, because I want them to be.
You want to instill in them.
Yeah, I want to instill. Hey man, that's how you be a father, man. That's how you be a dad.
And do he say, Dad, what the hell you was doing out there today? Like when you a bad game you call, whatever. Do he give you the business?
Oh yeah, he's the worst critic. Like he's probably my toughest critic right there. He gon', man, y'all boys got took to the show, daddy. Like, like damn. So when they lost to ABG, I say, boy, y'all boys got took to the show.
Right back at you.
Oh man, yeah. I say, man, hey, bro, I got took to the show. Like, why you always pick on me? I said, I'll pick on you. You pick on us.
me.
So, but nah, like I think that he understand it what's going on, and he asks football questions. And I'm starting to like pick on that, so I gotta answer him correctly, because I can't tell him nothing wrong. If I talk to Noah, I say, Noah, like, what you mean to tell him? Because I don't want to tell him something you not telling. Like, we're not on the same page. You the coach. So whatever he asks me, I say, man, let me call Noah and see what to tell you, because I don't want to tell you something that Coach Noah didn't tell you.
Right.
So
That's good. That's great. That's good.
yeah. So
That's fire.
Hey man, thank you so much, DVD.
man, I thank y'all for having me, man. We can do
Thank
this.
you so much.
Do this
man.
again some other time, man. I love this. I'm
After
Big
we beat
fan.
Florida State.
hey, that. After that, okay, we beat y'all.
I said after we
we beat y'all.
He a UM fan.
I'm UM.
Okay, yeah. We on here.
That's the Florida
Oh, okay.
So this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we can do
Wait,
that.
hold on. DVD, is that, you said that week y'all played Florida State, the thing, you hit everything in the con.
Yeah, they going hard in the comments, though. What's
Hey.
going on with them two guys?
Hey, it's dead now, right?
What?
The little Florida State chance that week. It's, it's crickets now, right?
Why is crickets?
Man, shit dead, man.
Why is crickets?
Man,
Who won the last time? Lights out.
Hey, what? Oh, damn, that's messed up, bro.
Lights out. Who won?
It's a personal situation going
Yeah,
on.
we not even trying to get
I
into
won't-
that.
we won't
man.
bring that
We
to
not
the
bringing
house.
that up.
It's
We
personal. We won't.
we letting them do their
we won't
thing
bring
on
that
them,
to the
man.
Hey man, listen. We appreciate everybody for coming on, tuning in with us.
Definitely.
Shout out to Miami God Ravens, loving you.
Shout out to Miami Guard.
Shout
out.
Shout out to Rob, Matt. Shout out to DJ. Hey, shout out to
Tyson, Debo, the quarterback, all of them, man. NJ,
No time.
Jay, everybody, man. The old linemen, Big
You know what?
Cheese, Vic, Water Baby, George, all y'all, man. Y'all the guys, man.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to everybody that watch us on YouTube also, man. We see you in the
Facts,
comment
facts.
section.
Thank
We
you guys.
appreciate it.
Thank
Hit
you
the
guys
like.
so much.
Hit the like button,
Appreciate
subscribe.
it. Subscribe.
Hey, next
subscribe.
week we back at it, man. Hey, man, shouts out to
Share. Subscribe.
shouts out to Ream Productions in the building, man. You know
Shout
my
out to Ream
dog. Ream
Productions.
Productions in the building. He got us right, man.
Right.
All right, next week we back at it. We got another guest. I can't say yet, but
Yeah.
next week, hey DVD, thanks a lot, man.
Yeah,
you
thank
know,
you.
Yes, man, for real.
it's gonna hurt my heart to say this, but I hope, let me put it like this. I hope your cornerbacks have a good season.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna just leave it at that. Everybody
They had a
else,
great
boy.
season, man. The whole secondary, the whole everybody.
I give it
man.
to the secondary. We just gonna run it down y'all throat anyway. So I mean,
Hey, man.
Well, we did, man.
Man, here you
Hey,
go.
we out, man. Y'all tune in
Nah,
next
y'all.
week, baby.